Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Roll Hit Die presents our Saturday night game of Gooey Re-Incarnate, which apparently has messed up my setup here, which is nice. Let's go back and try to see if we can fix that, shall we? Nope, that didn't do it. There we go. It was bringing up the wrong page. Alright, yeah, sorry about that. So now before we get started, I'll do my typical shout-outs, of course. First and foremost, we have Roll20, which is what I was trying to get back on the screen for us so we can actually see where we're at, and also allows for us to play, because we're all in different locations in the States, and allows me to share artwork as well as keep our players somewhat aware of their surroundings so they can fight better. Yes, we were a little late getting started today for a few reasons, one of them being ghost stories. So who knows, maybe in the future we'll actually sit down and tell ghost stories live, but nah. Let's see, second for our shout outs will be Hero Forge. Hero Forge is a website you can create custom miniatures. You can create them anything from the size of a D20 all the way up to 6 inches. Any posability, you can go from fantasy to sci-fi, you can do some western, you can do mounts as well as animal companions. Woot woot. Sorry, I was checking chat, I apologize. Squirrel. So if you haven't had a chance to check out Hero Forge, go check them out. And if you're a subscriber, you can turn around and make a digital version of your miniatures that you can use in your digital games. Our last shout out would be here. Gooey Cube. Gooey Cube, of course, is a world created several years ago by the company and added upon by the community. It's a fantasy-style world, and we are currently we're not playing canon in it, but we're playing with it as a kind of a background setting. But we've done so far in the past where we've done the Red Star Rising campaign. I believe they're up to Chapter 5 on that. They just released the digital version for those who are part of the Kickstarter for the Tomb of Gyzengax, not Tome. If you haven't had a chance, go to the gooeycube.com and check that out. We have two sponsors. First and foremost is W Energy. They are a good manufacturer practice certified product that is formulated to give you focus without jitters or crash. It has no calories, no sugars, and no fillers. Use the code ROLLHITDIE at checkout. You'll get 10% off your purchase. You can find them at w.gg. Our other sponsor is Humble Bundle. They are a website that sells games, ebooks, software, and other digital products. Their mission is to support charity while providing you with awesome content. Use the same code ROLLHITDIE to let them know where you heard about them from. Let's see, if you're watching us on Twitch, down below you'll notice a little information on us. In there you'll see two links. One is to Roll Hit Die, the website, and one is to Extra Life. Of course, the most important is Extra Life. You click on that, it'll take you to their website and allows you to give to the Children's Miracle Network at any point in time throughout the year when you can and when you'd like to. Now, of course, the website's got a little bit of information about some of our games we've done previously. Mark has been working on that. But the claim to fame, of course, is the shop. If you go to the shop, you can get some swag, whether it be a throw rug on the ground, a throw pillow, a mug, a t-shirt, you name it. It's got like the symbol at the bottom right hand corner of the screen, or the one up behind Marcus's head, as well as some previous games we've had in the past. Have we done the Dinosaur Puberty yet, Marcus?
No, I keep forgetting.
Okay, well, that was one of our Mutants and Masterminds ideas, as well as we have a Vampire the Masquerade shirts and stuff in there, or symbols and stuff in there you can get on stuff. So go check it out. Let's see, last but not least, if you're watching us on Twitch, you'll notice down below we have, on the chat bar, is a little bubble. We call that a chaos bubble. The longer you watch us, the more points you earn. Those points can be spent to cause chaos in our games. So collect those points and assist these lovely gentlemen in causing more chaos in any of their games. Not that there's not enough already, but I guess we can always deal with a little bit more. Marcus, I'll hand it off to you, and then from there we'll give it to Josh for a shout out, and then back to me.
Alrighty then, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching Roll Hit Die. As you may know, we are giving away Gooey Cube's Gloomport box set. If you watched Good Morning's ISA this morning, you should have received a code word that you will put in during our halftime break. Doing so will give you another entry into the contest. Uh, Contest is ongoing until we know exactly when the release date is. So enter as many times as you like, increase your chances. Thank you. Back to you, Dan.
All right, and Josh, I believe you have a plug you would like to do.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Once, like you said, my name is Josh. Well, not only am I in the Roll Hit Die game, but I also run the Broken Legacy game, which will be tomorrow. But I also, with me and my cousin, we do another show called Trailer Trash Theater. It's where we gather around and we watch a really bad movie, and we also watch wrestling also. Which come March 1st, we will be watching Elimination Chamber. But tonight, directly after the show, we'll be recording. We'll be going live and recording for Trailer Trash Theater. We're doing a love triangle. We will be watching. We'll be putting it on the wheel and spinning it to see what we get. We've got Justin to Kelly, if you remember that movie way back from the first season of American Idol. We got wrestler versus zombie, and finally Mac and me. So that's gonna be our three choices tonight. We don't know what we're getting. We're just gonna spin the wheel and go from there. Come and join us. We watch really bad movies and riff over them. Trailer Trash Theater.
And the only one out of those that I remember the name of, or remember ever seeing, was Mac and Me.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
I don't think I ever saw it. I just remember the previews or something for it. That's that little
uh,
alien-like creature, wasn't it?
Yeah, from Justin to Kelly is from the first season of American Idol. There's a Justin and Kelly, whoever the one who won and the runner up. They made a movie together. It's a musical. It's run a bunch of like Razzie awards and stuff like that. It's really really bad. And then the other one came out in like 2017 or 18, I believe it is, something like that. Pro wrestler versus zombie. Basically, it's these pro wrestlers and the zombie apocalypse happens, and it has to do with them. When there's a love thing, it has to do. It's got like um, Edge and Christian are in it. Like there's a bunch of like bigger name wrestlers that are actually in this really bad movie. But yeah, there's a scene in it. They're trapped inside of the ring, and the ring is surrounded by zombies, and they're just kind of reaching through the rope. It's pretty bad, and it's all in black and white because black and white film is cheaper. So
Alrighty then.
yeah, they pull a Clerks.
Well, I guess then, without further ado, I don't. Does any of you guys all have your inspiration dice, right? Right, your little inspiration card.
Yep, looks like it.
All right, so I don't need to recall those and put those back out. I guess we'll jump into tonight's episode. Previously, last week, of course, our players finished dealing with. Of course, they finished dealing with the mimic-based ship. They polymorphed a kraken into a sheep and just left it in the water. And then, of course, they came across the picture that you see in front of you is the sight they see. The dragons should be about three of them flying around this castle on a island covered with sheer cliffs in a type of storm. Of course, there was the issue with pitting sharks, giant sharks that were swimming by the boat for whatever reason.
Actually, that's what I'm still seeing. We still see the ship. We don't see the other.
Nice. Well, fine, be that way.
It's under mysterious note, though. We won't see it.
Yeah, Mysterious Island.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's...
So, yes, there was the shark petting incident. I guess, and of course they found a foot in one of those sharks when they finally cut them open to, I guess, get, what was it, Mason to cook them? To make some sort of shark stew or whatever out of them?
Yeah.
And then, believe that's pretty much where we left off, was right there, wasn't it?
Yeah, but you forgot the most epic battle confrontation we had when we fought the Kraken.
No, I touched on that. The polymorphing him into a sheep and just sailing away, yeah, that was an epic battle. Very epic. Very, very extremely epic.
Yeah.
I mean, last time there was a fight with a Kraken, a spell really
I'm
killed the
learning
encounter.
very quickly. I mean, I'm a little slow on the uptake, but not to pit this table against Krakens.
Keep traveling with us, like she.
Why?
Well, like Curtis was saying, the first time y'all faced a Kraken, you just pretty much dropped the damn water out from underneath it and made it zero movement, and that was all it was.
How deep is the pier? 40 to 50 feet? Good.
Dropped it right down on the bottom and took care of it from there, like shooting literally a fish in a barrel. Of course, there was the Hydras, too, that you made friends with, apparently, at one point in time.
Yep.
So, yeah. No, you guys always have a hard time in your battles. Just seems to be. Anyway, this is where we're at right now. You guys are on the ship. I believe at the one point in time you guys were... The captain says there's no way he can get any closer to the island than where he is currently at. And you guys were looking for... Well, he did tell you he had a dinghy.
Yeah. Well, before we do that, I'm going to quickly paint this image. Oh, okay.
Inspirational? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Well, I was kind of hoping it would be a critical, so it end up being magical, and then I can just like race the dragons on it, and the dragons would disappear.
Nope.
Yeah, that's
nope.
not really how that works, but sure. But, with the rocking of the ships and the waves and the storm and the wind blowing and the water in the air, you're able to do a pretty good painting. Conditions aren't right for painting right now, but, I mean, you make it work.
Yeah. Well, I'm a machine, so I got my springs activated, and then just,
So the real question here is, are we going to take a dinghy?
Well, I mean, he wanted us to give him a portion of the, finals, winning. He's not willing to take us all the way.
Well, that sounds like a breach. That sounds like a breach of contract to me.
Well, I brought you here. Do you not see the reefs in front of you? That would tear this ship apart.
Sounds like an excuse for a poor navigator.
So he steps away from the helm, looks at you and goes,
"Oh, I'm gonna wreck this shit. I am gonna fucking destroy this boat so hard. In my last life, I wrecked a motorcycle straight into a fucking semi."
So, as he does this, you hear scrambling on the deck of the ship, and you hear a splash to the left-hand side of the ship, and you look over, and pretty much the entire crew is on that dinghy, going the other way. The ship is all yours.
You've got
Let's see if you can
do the helm.
You see if you can do any better than my helmsman can. And then he pops out a bottle and starts drinking.
Alrighty. What do we have on this ship?
So they're gone. Is that what you just said?
The captain is there and the first mate is there, but the rest of the crew have decided, yeah, we're going to go ahead and go.
Okay.
The ship is yours. So
how much smoke powder is down in the bottom of it?
Who's going to go check?
I'll go check.
Yeah.
Or you can check.
Go investigate for me.
I'll go. Yeah, if we're going to do
Oh,
this,
wait,
I'll go.
wait, you can't let go of that helm.
Oh, that's fine. If someone wants.
Did nobody grab a hold of the wheel? You just asked that.
I'll stay up there.
I mean, I'll grab it.
I'm nowhere near it.
We're there. He's investigating.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, you got enough black powder for 2 or 3 barrages of cannon fire. There are 3 cannons on either side of the ship. That's pretty much it.
Are they mounted or are they on wheels?
I mean, the wheels, but they're in they're in what do you want to call it? Kind of like a bracket such situation,
Okay.
so that they can be wheeled out of it and carried topside if they get damaged.
I'm going to fly over to Austin.
Hey, what's up?
Are you wanting to go over there and fight those things?
Which things?
The dragons?
Do we need,
I'm wanting to know what you're planning on doing.
why are we here?
Well, to get onto that island.
Why do we need to fight the dragons?
Well, they're probably going to attack us.
Okay, so okay, sure.
Okay. I mean,
I just don't know how to get up to them.
I'm just wanting to know if you're going to fly over there and start attacking them now.
You want me to?
No.
Okay,
No.
I can
I'm
wait.
asking. Okay.
When do you want me to?
Hmm?
When do you want me to?
Well, I think they're about to try to wreck the ship on the island.
Oh, okay. Why?
I'm not 100% sure, but I think they're going to wreck the ship on the island.
Why?
So
I don't
here's
know.
what I'm thinking.
Okay. Hey, by the
Yeah.
way, there are 3
Breaching
dragons that I can
charges.
see.
We got some breaching charges, or you can try and shoot cannons, but
I only see 2 right now. I swear I saw another one.
All right, I have a question.
No.
13.
Mason,
Is there a dock that we can physically see? I know we can see this, but is there a dock place?
From where you're currently at, you cannot see. Well, you can't actually see the bottom. The mist is so thick you can't see anything around the base of it, but you can see reefs and stones and rocks sticking up out of the water between there. So as of right now, no, you cannot see a
There's
obvious
nothing
dock.
there. Okay.
Correct.
Okay.
And I don't know what that's supposed to be on the bottom right-hand corner. Obviously, it's not a person because it's not the right scaling based on that castle. But yeah, maybe it's just a funky-looking rock. It looks like a siren rock. That's what we'll call it.
yeah.
It's to lure you in so you sink your ship on your way to find out what she's doing standing there.
I'll roll out one of the cannons. Hey, Mason, don't we have like a wand that enlarges things?
Did you guys buy a wand that enlarges stuff?
I thought we did.
You might be thinking of Legacy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. You thought that was a Kingsman Stone, but yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, one of those.
I mean, I was thinking if we get all of that, we can use it as a breaching charge on the castle if we need to. Or
Well-
if they come too close to us,
Yeah.
you know.
Well, that's what I was kind of thinking. Since they're flying, not everyone can fly. We enlarge this.
Great shot.
Well, that or long before I was even thought of, there's this daredevil-like type person that would shoot himself out of cannons.
Oh, he died. Yeah, he died doing that stuff. And that's like a one shot, and if you miss,
Yeah, I love this plan. Go for it.
yeah, if you're thinking of launching me out of a cannon and you miss, good sayonara.
No, I was talking about Austin.
He's got a broom.
Oh,
I'll,
Yeah.
even with Austin's rage, maybe he survives being shot out of a cannon.
I have a question. What kind of dragons are these? Are they breathing lightning?
Well, it looks like it.
Okay.
So we'll say they're blue. I think blue's lightning, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
I didn't go this
Yes.
far.
So my armor gives me thunder resistance or lightning resistance. I have 2 potions of lightning resistance also.
Well, I will change my resistance on my armor to lightning. Give me resistance on that. But I will start pulling up or breaking up the anchor for the ship and start somehow mounting chains to the cannonballs. So if we shoot at dragon, it'll whip around like a bolo around the dragon.
I like it.
Or does anyone have a better plan?
Give me a second. For some reason, okay, there it is.
Does anybody know anything about dragons? Maybe we can like negotiate entry.
Dragons like gold.
I mean, I do too.
But
Yes,
if they're the guardians of this island, that probably means they're working for the bad guy and don't care.
Yeah, I think they're just gonna,
Mhm.
not play nice, no matter what.
Well, the bad guy's dragon is a dead one. That used to be white, right?
Yes.
Maybe this was the blue dragon's island until that fucker came over and took it over.
Well, we don't know. Speculating won't help us.
Well, can't you do your little mind thing and connect with them and talk to them?
Ah. Well, I could. Well, I mean, ascending does not allow us to have a conversation. I just talk to them.
Oh, okay.
But I could do something and see if they're willing to talk. So since I can see it, I will try sending to one of the dragons with just a request. Can we speak with you?
That's all you're saying?
Yeah,
Yes,
I
or
think
actually, we would like to speak with you to negotiate passage onto the island.
All right. The only response you get back is almost like a pondering sound of, "Oh, lunch has arrived."
Gotcha. No, I don't think they're really wanting to talk.
Why is that?
They see us as lunch, which is very, I think, disturbing for them once they meet us. But
Well, we can feed them the shark.
that's true.
Tell them we have shark.
Anyway,
Yes, go ahead and use another spell slot. Instead of there was we got
Mason?
shark.
Mason, I'm giving you inspiration,
Oh, thank you.
and I'm going to give you guidance when you start doing this.
I'm gonna go and try and send this boat through the reefs. Reefs?
Reefs.
Reefs.
Can I move to the end of the front of the boat and try to guide him? Or try to help guide him? Like, go that way! Go that way!
So-
Sure. So before he makes his roll, I need you to give me a investigation roll at disadvantage because of the heavy mist and fog. $17. Yeah, you're not gonna be able to give him advantage, but you can call it out. But it's pretty much
Can I see like can I see at least a way through?
you can see probably about 15, 20 feet in front of the ship where the reefs are at. So that's
Not enough.
not going to be enough to give him a better DC to the roll, but enough to where it's not a. Well, I don't know how to put it. Anyway, it adjusts the DC he has for making this navigational roll.
Okay.
And
Okay, I'll stand next to him.
next to whom?
To Mason.
All right, and
Just in case if he needs, a flash of genius or something.
oh, you'll flash a genius him.
All right. All right. So, what's your inspiration die?
D8.
or D8.
D8.
So I'm gonna use that. So that's 3 plus. I'm getting help. So that's a 13, and then what? What are we
Plus.
using for my modifier?
We're gonna go with Dex.
Dex. Oh, okay.
Yours
So
should be a
that's
pretty good
gonna make
Dex.
Yeah, it's a +4. So that's 17.
Plus 5 for flash of genius. 22.
22.
All right. So you're steering, and you can hear the Reverend calling out in front of you. Go left, go right. But just
No
as you
left. No, more left.
so just as you make the turn, you can hear stones just scraping along the sides of the ship.
You ever seen that episode of SpongeBob? You're good. You're good.
You're good.
Just scraping the side of the ship.
So that's pretty
And
much the
ship will
case.
Survive.
Good thing it ain't our ship.
Give me another investigation roll. There's gonna be 3 total for both you guys.
So you want me to roll investigation?
Investigation, and then your piloting skills there, Mason.
All right.
Apparently the fog has cleared a little bit, so now he has even less of a DC for this.
All right. Base of that.
Yeah, you guys got the swing of it now. Reverend's calling out way, or he's like, at about 15 feet, you got one on the left-hand side, or 20 feet, there's one on the right-hand side. Steer this way, steer that way, and you're able to...
Is the boat taking on water after scraping?
If it takes another hit like that, yes, it will. But as of right now, it is not yet. If you go down and look, you will notice...
Some seepage.
When I think of taking on water, I mean, it's pouring in. But no, there is water on the inside of the ship where it's
I'll
cracked a
just
little
do
bit.
some mending.
All right.
Use the cantrip mending to help out a little bit.
All right, so let's go for our third investigation check.
Big money, big money, big money. No way me, no way, no way me. Stop.
Oh, damn! Right. You've got this this lookout thing going. It reminds you of your days back in Detroit when you're checking for cops to come down the road.
Reference
Back,
up, he's up on the top of the thing. Like, there it is. Go left.
I'm real short, so I slid
Me too.
across this time. I didn't get the top of it. I just slid across this time.
Don't forget
So-
that inspiration.
Did you? He already used it.
Oh, I will give him inspiration again and guidance.
Okay, so
Basically, I'm constantly re-upping the guidance once I get back up.
then that and that. So +9, that's a dirty 20.
All right. Well, you the Reverend is up top and he sees where all these rocks are at, and he is biting his bottom lip because it looks like you're about to slam into one of them, but you just slip right on by. The unqualified sailor has made it through the reef. The captain looks at you and goes, huh, well, that's unexpected.
I am.
So when this is all said and done, would you like a job? All right.
Well,
No,
we have yet to survive. There's still 3 dragons.
yeah, but I'm referring to your helm skills there.
Are you going to join us in fighting these dragons?
I'm a
Too late.
I'm a
You ain't
lover,
got
not a
nowhere to go
fighter.
now. You ain't got nowhere to go now. You helping.
You know what? Since you said that, let's go ahead and see if we can see if he'll be helpful.
I mean, we've got the cannon if you want to man that.
Oh, that's Steve's tools. I didn't want that one. Concrete tools.
I mean, it's the same DC. I mean, the same.
Yeah.
So it's fine.
Okay. How many bolo cannonballs do you think I'll have time to prepare?
1.
Okay.
Simply because this all happens in a matter of like 20 minutes.
I mean, we can just get all the, silverware out of the,
I'm giving
Right,
both
but-
Austin and the rabbit a potion of lightning resistance.
I am very dexterous, so I could take it. If you think someone else could use it more.
So I've got resistance.
Okay, I'll take it then.
Bobus has got resistance.
I'll take it.
I'm commanding my skeletons to kind of get some of those big spools of rope together.
Hey, yo, Rabbit,
Yo.
food.
We're a little long. Here, I just chuck a piece of jerky at you onto the deck.
Thank you.
There's Penn. I have at you and you, whoever wants any. There's some jerky on the deck. I have a few of those left.
Awesome. It gives 10 to
10.
10 temporary. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Wait a minute, didn't we have the where you rolled really good? And we had the feast going.
That was yesterday.
Right. This is the same day.
That was yesterday.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah, after you left, we had another day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So.
Well, I won't be much help in this fight.
Hey, we got how far away are we from the dragons?
From the dragons, they're still flying around up high. They're probably 200, 300, 400 feet up.
Okay.
Changing height, of course, because they're literally circling the castle itself. And you guys are now currently looking at I'm going to say the 400-foot sheer cliff wall of the island.
Yay!
Wrong.
Hey, can we go around the island and see if there's a way to, like you said, there might be a way in?
Yeah. There might be a dock somewhere.
Or a cave entrance where you can go in and there's these kids that found this boat that that if you get on it, they set off traps and it'll... No, we want to go in. They don't want to go out. Yeah, something like that. It's a long time ago. I don't remember the movie that well.
I was going to say, all of us but one of us can get up there because we can carry...
Ooh, do the truffle shuffle! That's right. That was the truffle shuffle.
So what is it you're doing?
Doing the truffle shuffle.
Yeah, sail around the island to look for a hidden cove or a dock.
So who's doing the searching for the opening? Or dock?
I'll see if I can see one. Perception or investigation?
We'll go with investigation for this.
I'll help you.
Okay.
Since I'm on the crow's nest, I'll point things out to you. That I think it's that.
Oh, well, we're already past it, but I didn't notice. You weren't rolling that investigation with disadvantage, were you?
Who?
You?
Me?
Yeah.
I was not.
Okay. Well, we're already past it, so we're not going to worry about it.
Yeah. And then I'll do a flash of genius. Or, no, actually I have a different one that's just for me. I'll use that. So it's 21.
All right. So you get about halfway around the island, and you do see what looks like a cave that is an opening in the sheer cliff walls. The only problem is the cave doesn't look like it's big enough to pull this ship into.
Will it knock the masts off? Or will like the ship just physically not fit?
It's not high enough for the mast, so yes, it'll knock the mast off. but it also looks like you have to really be precise through the opening because the opening is probably just about as wide as the ship itself. So yeah, you'll lose the mast, but the bulk of the boat or ship should be able to fit through. If you are very precise in your helmsman skills.
Huh. Well, I'm gonna get near it and I say, drop anchor. Even though the ship's probably gonna disappear if we go in there. Or
Okay.
we can ram it on home and be stuck inside.
Or we can keep going around and see if there's anything. I mean, we only seen half the island, right?
Right.
All right, we can.
How about we go around? We just make a loop. We go around so we can find
We'll
anything.
go.
All right.
We'll go the other half, and then if it comes, we'll 180.
Bobus, apparently you're doing this investigation, and Mason, you give me a boat piloting skill.
All right. Yes.
Okay, you
I
still
will
helping?
give you
Yes.
I will give Mason inspiration.
So it's well, you're right there. So 14 inspiration, D8. So it's going to be 14, 18, 21.
Okay. You have no problem keeping this pretty much close to the island. The once you got past the reef, the sea floor is farther down, so you're not worried about scraping anything. And of course, the sheer cliff walls do not slope out, like it would on a beach or whatever. They go deep into the water, so you're fine with your piloting skills. Now, Bobus, with that very outstanding investigation check, you do not, in your course of traveling around the island the second time, see an opening at water level, but about 100 feet up, you see what looks like a small cave. And maybe a small footpath that you might be able to go up through.
Hey, if it's only 100 feet up, we can shuttle people there.
All right.
Hey, you think you could carry Bobus on that room of
No.
yours?
No, but Bobus can take it up there. And then I
Okay,
can
wait.
whistle
Hold
it
on.
back.
Hold on. This is about 100 feet up, right?
About 100 feet up, and there is a walk path that goes from
Is
what
this
looks like a
ship considered a huge size?
yes.
Okay, I'm casting animate object because this does not have any legs, and it has now a fly speed of 30 and can hover. So we're just going up.
We're the Flying Dutchman.
Okay, how long does this last?
A minute.
So
So it allows us to get up there, and I'm just going to stop concentrating.
I mean, we could go even further if we can
Why
go
don't
all
we
the
just
way up.
let's just go. We're going to the castle.
Okay, we'll go up. I mean,
wait a minute, 30,
it can only move 30 feet around.
Yeah,
well,
no.
60 feet around. It can go 60 feet around.
Yep.
I
So
think from here to there's a little far.
yeah,
He
for
said
a
it was only
minute.
400 feet up, I thought.
the sheer cliff walls are 400 foot up, and the dragon
Yeah.
is flying around about 400 feet up.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
I'll
So
just take
once
us up
you
to
get
that
to
cave.
about 100 feet up,
Just gonna fly.
Dragon's going to start attacking the boat. Is what's going to happen.
I just rolled
Yeah.
3 perception checks, and I got a 29, a 31, and a 27. So yeah.
It's crashing onto that footpath, and
So let's go
Drink
ahead.
the
And,
potion.
let's go ahead and roll initiative.
potion.
Hold on, let me bring it out because I know I put it away.
They drank the potion before rolling.
Potion? What potion? Oh, you mean the one that expired? I got you.
No,
Okay.
no, it lasts an hour.
I was holding on to it till it's like.
Yeah,
alright,
as soon
I'm
as
gonna
we start
take it.
flying, I know I need to take the potion.
Let me think. What was?
All right.
Oh, I can get one other thing. So I'm also getting one of those bales of rope animated. So I can do that and a medium size. And
I don't think there's such a thing as a blue dragon.
A blue dragon?
Yeah, I hit.
Deadliest,
I hit.
deadliest creature known to man.
I hit a. I hit a B instead of a D.
Bring it on, dragon.
All right, now I'm just waiting for it to load the miniature for me. Here we go.
Oh, God. Quick,
Those look
karate
like
chop.
Draculicious.
Do we want to
Oh,
just
Drac.
hop off into the cave, or
yeah.
as they're coming at us and we crash into the
Well, I'm gonna have
whereas where?
boat attack one of them after we get off.
Oh,
The boat's going to attack.
Yeah.
so I'm kind of out of control of the boat at that point once
Yes.
you cast the spell.
And I'm also
It's
going
like
to
I'm
tell
just-
the captain, you should probably get off too.
Yeah.
I'm
We
pretending to
do
fight.
have that bolo cannonballs in the cannon, so
Can you grab all the smoke powder and we can take it with us as we're flying up?
okay.
All right, give me just
Put it in the bag of
a
holding.
second because I was not expecting an airship situation here.
Always expect the airship situation.
Yeah,
No one ever suspects this vanishing.
exactly.
Bring forth the comfy chair.
Not it.
And I'm commanding the skeletons and Cenobites that the second we get up to that cave, they're going to get off.
Gonna put as much powder into the or barrels of powder into the bag of holding, and then I'm gonna set the rest up with a very long fuse to light as soon as we're ready to jump off.
I was like, we could take it and put a charge in the castle if you want.
Well, no, I took as much as I could in the bag of holding.
Yeah.
That actually
Yeah,
looks pretty
the
good.
rest-
Do you guys see it?
Yeah. The-
Actually, Bobus, can't you just like create a small bomb quickly that we can just leave here and
This is Bobus. This isn't Faraj.
it's true.
All right. So,
Because we have several bags of holding at this point, and haversacks.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not haversacks. That's yours. We have haversacks. But this one, we have several bags of holding at least.
Yeah. Well, I don't know how much gunpowder they have. And a bag of holding can only hold so much.
Well, we had enough for 3 shots, and that's not going to be a lot. That's only going to be, because I believe per pound, like a 36-pound shot took like 4 pounds of powder, if I remember correctly.
Where'd you
That'll
hear
only be
3 shots?
Well, no. When he was saying how many shots we had, like when we were coming up this, we had like 3 shots of powder.
I thought you was talking about the cannons. We had 3 on each side.
So then we'd have 3 on each side, so that'd be 6. So then that'd be 6 times that.
Yeah. But yeah, I was just.
Kurt, check Discord real quick.
Can
Yeah.
I get an action before we start here?
I was looking at something similar to that.
Well, no.
no.
I'll do it on my turn.
Let's see.
Not as crazy, but something similar. But the prerequisite is I didn't have that base, is why I wasn't looking at those specifically. I had that plus an item. But those would be nasty. I was looking at something called Giant Slayer. But yeah, that would be nasty. Especially with something my size.
Yeah. But I
Those
figure,
are foresights. It's just like, haha.
yeah. But I figure with the remaining powder, we can put cannonballs around it, so when it explodes, it'd be like a claymore.
Okay, so as you guys start to float towards this opening, Bobus notices, since he's had that, he saw the cave, and as you start to float the ship up, which at that point in time the captain looks over at Russ and goes, "You couldn't have done that, or told me you could do that before we got to the reef?"
Oh, this wasn't important then.
No, yeah, no. Just that my entire crew decides to abandon ship because we thought for sure you were going to sink it. But no, it's not important at all. No, not at all.
No.
He looks over at his first mate and goes, "Jesus."
Well,
but
Captain,
Bobus,
you have to understand, Mason doing this, it didn't really bother me,
We knew it was gonna happen.
No, I'm already dead.
I ain't worried about you guys. I'm dead already.
I was waiting for that comment to come because it's like I'm listening to them go back and forth and he just doesn't notice he's dead. He doesn't really care.
Yeah.
So, yes, as the ship starts to float up about 50, we'll say 75 feet up, you're about 25 feet from, well, no, you said you're moving at what, 30 feet around? With
No,
that?
60.
60.
60 around.
All right, so you're 60 feet up, you're 40 feet away from the opening itself. Bobus notices these 3 blue dragons turn and dive bomb towards the ship. Only person has time to react at this particular point in time is Austin. If Bobus yells out that, I'm assuming you do, that incoming, or however you want to say it.
Did mine? Okay, yeah, mine is.
Well, with knowing the dragons are up there, couldn't we have prepped prior to that anyways?
You didn't say anything about prepping. You said you were raising the ship.
And I was waiting to take the potion until they were.
I do.
At us.
The potions you all said you took, so I'm assuming they did get taken.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
It's still within the hour, so.
So with that, Bobus, you notice it. You holler it out. Austin has time to react.
Austin, shoot the cannon.
I am too far. I'm not. I'm up in the crow. The reason why I'm going. How do you mean I don't see it since I'm in the crow's nest? I'm still in the crow's nest. So
Yeah.
I'm looking up at these. Yeah. No. Pull out my bug.
Your bug.
My mug.
Your bug.
His mug. It's got the
And-
healing
and-
potion in it.
And goes, hi.
He is prepping for hurt. That's what he's doing.
I'm trying to do what a good fighter is supposed to do.
Probably attention.
I'm drawing. I'll get on my broom. I'll fly up about 20 feet faster than the ship
All right.
and wave to the dragons and go.
Okay, this
Because
is what
I can't get to them.
You should have just said something like pussy dragons.
Okay. All dragons are pussies.
Mason,
Would you like-
fly me closer. I wish to smack you.
And I will, since they're probably going to breathe on me anyway, but either way, I'm going to attempt, and I will rage. And that's my action.
All right. So everybody that's on the ship,
Mm-hmm.
as well as Austin, of course, because he is within range, give me a Wisdom saving throw.
I'm not going to run away from it.
No.
I'm just not going to move any forward to it.
Hey,
I'm gonna use a key point.
I'm actually good at that. I mean, it don't look like
yeah.
it, but I'm good at those.
So am I. I just don't have a very good one. So I'm gonna use a key point to make mine even better. So this is at a +10. So that's actually a 16.
Wait.
I love that. I'm going to use a key point, makes yours much better.
yeah, exactly. That's why I said that ahead of time. So if you want to steal my advantage, I'm going to reroll that.
Is this its
It's
rightful
almost like I
presence?
had
Yes,
a-
it is.
It's almost like I had
I'm
premonition.
I'm gonna need you to take that my thing. I'm gonna re-roll the shit out of that.
Yeah.
Let it go away.
Sure.
Take my thing as well.
Oh, there we go. There's a natural 20. I don't.
Way to go.
So that's a 30.
All right. So Mason's got a 30, and I've pulled 3 of your inspirations.
Take mine too if you didn't.
It's 2 points better. All right.
Let me move this over here out of the way. So.
And then I'll do Battle IQ and Flash of Genius.
So Austin makes it. Bobus.
Battle IQ allows me to add my things to saving throws, so I got 21 total.
All right. Bobus makes it.
Flash of Genius help Josh or no?
Yes.
Okay.
That'll give me a
19.
19. So will that help?
Are you using it?
Yes.
I guess so, yes.
Okay. So then, Josh, you make it.
Yay!
Okay.
Who are we missing? Russ.
Oh, I missed. I mean, I have a 12. I'm not going to re-roll it.
Okay. So then, of
Because
course,
this is the fear.
yeah, this is frightened for a minute. And with that,
Aren't you immune to fear?
Who?
Yes, that's why I'm not re-rolling.
You're just like, eh,
so this one will line up. At its current angle, I think it can only get
I'm at the helm.
maybe 2 people.
Me and
What we got? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Probably actually.
So
Yeah. I was told to get the black powder, so I'm below deck currently.
oh no, that was before you got to the because you were looking for the and found the hole. You're top side. You found the cave. Remember?
Okay, yeah. That's fine.
It would have been one of those, oh, we're getting ready to go in there, so
So who?
I
we're
gotcha.
flying up, get it, and then pick up. Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense. We're all
All right. So let me start this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So it's going to be 2. So it looks like Austin and Bobus.
Okie dokie.
You guys can give me a dexterity saving throw. And which one is it?
You got a
No.
21.
This one right here lines up. Well, granted, of course, where he's sitting, you can't tell, so I'll move him over here.
Oh, I
And-
didn't give you my initiative.
Yeah, I did. It basically just.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Bobus,
when I
there's
threw
Bobus.
myself
There
in,
you go.
I thought I was on this layer, and I clicked myself. So it's like, you're not in the
All right,
initiative.
so Austin's dexterity, you have advantage on your dex or no? Austin?
I believe so, yes. When raging.
Austin
What?
did it.
Yeah, I get advantage on dexterity saving throws just being a barbarian. So I rolled a 21.
So you'll take half of this. Bobus, on the other hand, will take the full brunt.
So is that half damage and then half damage again because I have resistance, right?
Yes, we half damage and half damage again. So the full damage is 75 points.
So half of that is...
Let's see, 35, 36, 37. I think 37, 37 should be 74, right? So we'll go with that. 37 for half.
Alright, so that's 0, so 27 from 110.
Maybe
90,
18 if you take a quarter.
17, you said?
18 if you take a quarter of it.
18, okay.
But your armor, you're resistant lightning, so you...
Yeah, so I only take half.
Right.
Because you're resistant. You failed it, but you're still resistant.
You guys
Yes.
all
Right.
got that?
Got it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so now time for another saving throw, wisdom saving throw from everyone on the ship, including Austin.
I'm just going to skip it.
You're not gonna make it 3 times, so
Unfortunately, you get the 5 presents for each one of them. So once you made it, we don't have to do it again.
So I'm gonna do it. This one.
Did you say Dex or Wisdom?
I'm afraid for one.
Wisdom for one.
Wi-
Wait, did you say everybody gets Wisdom?
Yes.
Everybody has to do another wisdom saving
We have
throw.
to,
There'll be three. There'll be three total for the frightful presence. Because
So-
you've got to do it for each creature.
So, what do we need?
Your DC is 17.
Okay, I did make it.
Yes, Bobus makes it. Austin makes it. Mason, you rolled a
It was a 10.
10 total. All right, and
Yeah. I only have a +5.
the Reverend has a 16. So the
Yeah,
two
I
of you, the two
Or
of
you
you
can
can
spend
be.
some points and give yourself the +2 on it.
Let's do that. Let's do that.
Oh,
hold
yeah,
on, hold on,
yeah,
hold on. I'll do that.
And I think like double damage from budget.
Yeah, I'll do that. There you go. So that makes it a 18.
All right. So it's this one here. Comes down here to the edge of the ship. Grabs a hold of the side of the ship once he gets there. Mason, I think you're the only one that's frightened, correct?
Yes.
I feel like his character was.
Verify this.
I love the one spray blue. Oh, I think about buttons. It's also really
All right, so let's see. Austin's not down there with you, so it's only going to be 4 of you I got to worry about. So we'll go.
You got all those. Don't forget, you got all those undead
Yep.
that's on the ship too.
I wasn't counting the undead. I don't know how many undead you have.
10 total and 2 Cenobites.
10, 11, 12. So it's supposed to be 18 total on the ship.
We're saying you have other targets than
Yep.
just people.
Yeah, well, I
Yeah.
was forgetting about the skeletons.
I can't get all the skeletons on that ship right now. So
Yeah. Plus, we have the captain and his first mate.
Those 2 I added.
Oh, okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 4 would be you guys. 1 through 4. 5 would be the captain. 6 would be the first mate, and then anything else would be a skeleton. So 4. That would be the Reverend.
What's going on? What am I? Okay.
You're
How
getting
am I dying?
attacked. You're getting attacked. 24 to hit.
Yeah, I'll allow that.
All right.
Yeah, it is.
That'll be 18 points of piercing damage
Okay.
plus 9 points of lightning damage as it bites down on you.
Lightning. I'm resistant to lightning,
So that'll be 4 points of lightning damage.
so 4 points of lightning. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I take. You said 18 points of piercing.
18 piercing, yes.
you don't want to eat him. You don't know where he's been.
I'm just screaming.
I say in Draconic.
All right. So let's go. 11's gonna be one of the skeletons.
Okay.
I'll let you choose which one. It's gonna be a 30 to hit.
Oh yeah, that's gonna hit.
17 points of slashing.
That actually is okay. He's would still be up.
All right. Different skeleton.
Okay.
14 to hit. I'm sure it's gonna be a miss, right?
Yeah, actually it is.
All right. Just keep track of which ones have damage and which ones don't. So that's it for that one's turn.
So the one I'm afraid of is this one, right?
Yes,
No, you made your saves.
that's right.
No, I failed. Yeah, never mind. Yes,
you
you're
spent
right.
you
So
spent
far,
points
we've made-
for it. Remember?
Yeah.
That's
I
right,
failed
that's
mine
right.
against this one, so I'm
yes.
fine against this one, scared
No,
against
you're
this
not.
one.
No, you're not.
I
As
am.
long as you can see the thing that you're afraid of, you still have disadvantage on all your attack rolls. Doesn't matter which one you're going after.
Actually, it says in line of sight.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So turn
we
around
can
and
see
attack
them.
the other one.
Aren't you a monk?
Turn
Yes.
your back to it and attack the other one.
Can't you do calm
Yeah,
of
it's not my
mind?
turn.
And... Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not my turn. Stillness of mind.
It's
and then
it's the Reverend's
entire
turn,
action.
and the Reverend is like kind of like in this middle of this bite. You're being chewed on. I mean, you're not in his mouth. He
is it-
doesn't take you in. You're not grappled. It's just I'm saying you just got bit by it, and you can see like a little bit of electricity bouncing off your armor.
All right, so I'm going to use something that I made in the very first episode. I want to pull out a little vial little vial of white powder. Open it up. I'm going to take a big bump off of it. And if you remember, very first episode, I created haste, but in powdered form.
yeah, I got you.
So I will gain the haste condition. So +2 my AC, so I got 21 AC now, and advantage on dexterity saving throws.
Yay!
And my speed is what, doubled?
I think so.
Plus
Yes.
30.
Yeah, plus there, so it'll be 60 feet.
So just for our younger viewers at home, drugs are bad. Okay.
Drugs are bad, Clay. If you want to, sure. Okay. Anyway.
Yes, you're currently hasted as an item interaction. If you still want to do whatever you want to do.
All right. So I still get a normal interaction, right? Like a normal action.
Yeah, you get an action and a bonus action.
Sweet.
Since it was on your body, it counts as an item interaction.
Sweet.
Now, if you tried to shove it down somebody else's nose, we'd consider that something else.
Gotcha. I am going to.
Hey, Dan, how big are these?
The dragons?
Yeah.
They are huge.
Huge? Okay. So I thought.
I'm going to cast slow.
On
the one currently got a hold of the ship.
Okay. And that requires a wisdom, right?
Yeah. You're wisdom at 17 wisdom, yes.
All right, let's see. 23.
Shit. Okay. With the haste condition, I can get an attack. But I get an extra action each turn, right?
Yes.
All right.
Attack action, not
an attack,
magic action.
not a spell action. I just so happen to actually have a weapon. The sonic iron scythe. I will just take a whack at it. Let's just do it that way.
All right, go ahead and take a whack at it.
There you go, a 16. Will that hit?
It hits and bounces off his teeth.
Nice. All right. I will then. If I move out of its range, it'll attack me.
Yes. You should have disengaged and then.
I know. It's just I was excited that I was hasted.
Yeah.
I'm invincible.
Let's do it. That's basically what's going on here.
Just stay where you're at.
I'm sorry. I get in my mind the Predator 2 scene at the top of the building.
Yeah.
Where he does that line. He's like, "Yeah, I'm ready.
Let's do it. Oh yeah. It's cream of the crop. Like, that's what's going to happen. I'm going to at least jump off the banisters onto the actual deck. So that's where I was at originally. So I'm like, all right, I'm not risk of falling off. And I will. That'll end my turn.
Okay. Well, at the end of your turn. Let's see. 7. It's going to be another skeleton.
Okay. What's happening this time?
A tail sweeps across the deck for 21 to hit.
That will hit.
And he can suffer 14 points of damage. Bludgeoning.
Okay.
If that... Yeah, well, skeletons, it should matter.
Damn, giving them legendary actions too. Shoot.
They both are adult blue dragons, so yeah.
You're
Bubba's
just trying to kill us.
Hey, I gave you guys a way to get inside without dealing with the dragons. I don't want to hear it.
I know.
How dare we take the easy route?
All right, Bobus, you're
I had to
on.
roll a 29 and find a different path.
Sorry. If I move to the cannon, will I get out of range of this dragon?
I'm going to say you're pretty much within range of the dragon no matter where you go. So he's not going to get an attack of opportunity if you move to the cannon. If that's what you're worried
Okay.
about.
I'll move to the cannon.
So you could be at the
That's
cannon,
all-
I'm still going to be able to hit you.
Yeah. So it's already loaded with the bolo cannonball thingy.
Yep.
I'm gonna shoot it at the dragon that hasn't came to us yet.
Okay, you're going to shoot at the dragon that hasn't gone yet. Gotcha.
And
So,
I'm gonna
Give me
purchase inspiration for
To try to hit it.
yeah. So what do I need to just a D20 plus my dex or
Can I Can I use my bonus action now and give him Bardic Inspiration?
It's,
Or not? If not, that's fine.
let's see. You just went.
Right.
So technically he's not gone yet, so I'll allow it.
All right. I have a D8 Bardic Inspiration too. I don't use them often, so
Okay.
Pimp
luck,
slap that
good
bitch.
good luck.
So it's a 13 plus a D8, so that's 21 plus what do I add? My dex.
This is a
So
cannon, right?
Yes.
What is your range attack bonus?
My typical range attack bonus is a +9.
What kind of artificer
For
are
my
you?
light, I'm a armor. My armor.
He's not the artillerist.
Okay. Well, it
Yeah,
still
I'm-
shouldn't matter because it's. I mean, it's using a
Okay.
cannon. It should still involve your proficiency modifier in it.
Okay, so +9, so that's 30 something.
Yeah, it's a hit.
Okay.
And
What's the damage? And I guess there's a strength check for it to avoid grapple?
did we do a roll for you creating this thing?
Yeah.
And what was the roll? Do you remember?
Somewhere on 48, something like that.
Investigation.
Yeah.
Tinkering.
Yeah, it should be like a. It was on tinkering. You ended up using thieves' tools by mistake.
Oh,
But it's
22.
still 22. That is my DC to break free from your grapple that you have me in right now.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what? Unfortunately, it looks like there was a viewer that gave you disadvantage on that.
Okay, I will take the disadvantage when it's his turn.
Okay.
It's currently plummeting out of the sky into the water.
Where's
Mason,
that cracking at now?
Which one got attacked?
this one right here is currently. Where's the net? I know there's a net somewhere.
Cool. That one got attacked. Alright. Awesome. Well,
I guess I'll use the spider web because I thought. Oh, here it is. There's the net.
I'm gonna use my
I say
action
this one
to-
like you could actually see what I was clicking on, but because I didn't hold it down and ping it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that one is now. Its wings are all tangled up and it is falling from the sky.
I guess I'm gonna use my action to stillness of mind. I'm no longer afraid
Okay.
of the one that's right next to me. Oh,
So no one now can be afraid of the dragons. Of the two that are still up there. For the next 24 hours, you are no longer afraid of that dragon.
Okay.
I haven't
Yay.
attacked that one, so I can't unarmed strike it. Where it blows.
It's happening behind him.
So I'm just gonna shimmy as long. Well, what is staying within its reach?
Of the
More
dragons?
or less. Yeah, dragon.
Is it just like on board the ship?
Currently, you are not within reach of it.
I am not within reach.
You're up
okay.
on the helm, and it's down on the side of the ship. So I'm going to say you are the only one that's not currently within reach of it.
Oh, okay. All right.
Since you didn't get hit or even attacked at any of the turns it had.
All right.
You could always get on its
action.
back.
Well, that's what I'm looking at. I'm seeing if I have. I can disengage. There's not much. I am going to patient defense. I'm just going to dodge this round, and
Oh, we'll
where
play it,
I'm at.
we'll play it safe.
That's all I can really do. I'm just gonna spend a key point to dodge. Since I used my action to do that.
All right, I guess if you want to take it easy and all, I suppose that's how you want to do it.
I used my action I used my action to get out of the daze I was in, so I can't really do much with my bonus action.
I'm just giving you shit. Don't worry about it.
I mean, I was looking at what other stuff I could do, and there's not a lot I can do with my bonus action without.
All right, so
attacking.
let's see. I said it was a 22 or something like that.
Yep.
All right.
Let's get disadvantage.
Yes, it does. So I will roll it again just to see what the disadvantage would have been. It's better. Let's see. Give me 10d6 roll there, Marcus.
10d6, huh?
Yep. 10d6.
Ah! Almost hit once.
All right. It hits with a resounding thud as it lands. What looks like on some rocks or whatever that are just barely under the water.
Oh, he's gonna feel that in the morning.
That is his turn because he tried to break loose, and even with the disadvantage, did not make it.
So he's underwater?
He's on that reef. He's
Okay.
not underwater yet, but he is still grappled. It is now Austin's turn.
Them some gnarly ones.
Well,
Yeah.
since I'm close to this one, I don't I get up to that one. I will attack it for all I'm worth. So,
We doing this reckless?
oh yeah,
Excellent. I mean, go ahead.
you were gonna hit me without being reckless. So I don't want to do it. Okay. 2d10. So that's 29 points of damage, and the reason for the 2d10 is Kaiju Hunter. He's bigger than me.
Noted.
Ouch.
And here's number 2.
Uh, 18
18?
just misses.
Uh,
You hit, but it kind of like bounces off the scales.
Okay, I'm gonna,
Wait.
Yeah,
Here. I will, buy a, what is it?
+2.
the plus
Plus
2.
2.
Would a 20 hit then? Is that the number?
Okay. You bounce off the scales, but apparently catch purchase on the next little slot.
Okay.
So yes, 20 actually is above the AC.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So that's 27 points of damage.
All right, I will take your 27.
Where are your crits at, man?
And
Shut up! Shut up! Disadvantage for you for the rest of the night. 24 definitely hits.
So that's 29 points of damage. And then my offhand attack.
And you guys are worried about these dragons. Yep.
And that's 29 points of damage.
All right.
Now, that is my current end of my turn.
The current end. Gotcha. Don't know what you mean by that.
I know exactly what he means by that.
Anyone?
I wasn't going to say anything. I know exactly what he means by that.
Anyone?
That's the current end of my turn. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge.
Wait.
Wait for it. Wait, there's more.
But wait,
Do it again!
Huh?
Do it
Ooh,
again.
do it again!
Do it again? Okay.
Hint, hint, nudge, nudge.
Here's attack number 1. 18 plus.
Huh? 18 plus. Oh, your damage.
Yeah. 32. Total 32.
All right.
If I'm gonna waste these points, I want some criticals out of you.
I'm trying. 29. What was the 29?
Crit.
Oh, that is a crit. Okay, somebody help me. Is that a roll of a 19? Because that should be a crit.
Yes.
That's a
Okay,
17. 29 is a
17.
17.
17.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
That's the reason I asked.
Marcus is just trying to get that disadvantage for the rest of the night.
So, total of 25 points, and this is the last attack.
No, it's not. I just mean it. Do it again.
So that's 32 right there.
Yep.
Okay. And once again, Austin feels this power that goes through him. It's the power of the wrestling gods.
There's no reason for there to be a dragon there.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna try at least it one time. Let's see here. I get +2 because I haven't added it on to this one yet. So does a 19 hit?
Yes. 19
Okay.
hits.
So 2d10. So that's 37 points of damage. And since it hit, I'm gonna go through it again.
Yep. Go for it.
Oh, what happened? Oh, I rolled damage again. I'm sorry. Okay, here's the attack. What I guess. Okay, so a 21 hit.
Yeah.
So that's 27 points of damage. Oh, no, I'm sorry. 31 points of damage.
Yeah.
And the last attack.
Yeah.
How many turns did I miss? I had to step away to get something real quick.
No, you haven't missed.
Not missed anything. It's the same fucking turn.
This is still turn 2.
No.
32 points of damage.
Okay.
Oh,
How many
okay.
attacks did I miss? I should say.
Well, yeah.
And
This is his third go around.
Oh, okay, so I missed like 9 attacks. Gotcha.
After the 7th one, we lost count.
Okay. And since I'm not afraid of this other dragon, I'll fly down to it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you don't really have to fly down to it because as you were punching and kicking at the dragon that you were on, you realize, once you realize that it's been dead for the last 3 hits,
okay.
that you've already fallen like 40 feet closer to the ship.
Is there a way you can get into a more better position?
Oh, yes. There you go. That worked.
So, yeah, I don't want to hear anything else about me throwing dragons and shit at you guys, okay? I'm going to throw that out there now. That one was at full hit points when this round started.
Hey. I didn't do a thing other than do what I was told.
And as for disadvantage to a electric mage against a electric dragon, okay.
Yeah, you were kind of stuck in a bad position here.
Hey, that's my turn. I think I'm over now.
Wait, do it again. No.
Actually, do you want a card? A Gooey card?
Will it make me hit him again?
Yes, it would. But no.
No.
Russ.
Well, I move up to the cave mouth at this point. I move the ship up there. And they all have their orders, so the skeletons disengage and move off into the cage, as do the Cenobites. And I'll start moving into the cave too, but I'm commanding the rope I animated to strike out at this dragon, and start wrapping around it.
All right, give me a second.
I just feel sorry for this BBEG.
Yeah, we're gonna say the last skeleton that got hit gets hit again with a tail strike with an attack of opportunity, and he can deal with 20 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, that'll be 34 points of damage, which I think takes him out.
Woohoo! I took something out. Way!
Yes, you took one of the skeletons out, so I only now have 9 skeletons.
Did you say they disengaged?
Yeah, but this was a legendary attack.
Oh, okay.
So, let's see. The rope has +5 to
Let
hit.
me have
so I'm
my
gonna-
win.
You got a skeleton.
I don't mind. I don't mind losing that skeleton. So,
No, of course you
Hey,
don't.
Lose a
Cinnabite.
skeleton, get a Reggie.
yeah. Okay. So this is the attack of the rope. So that's a 20. The rope strikes it, and it does 2d6 plus 1 damage. So that's 6 points of damage to it as the rope starts to wind around it.
Okay, constricting damage?
Not yet.
That's pretty much what you meant.
Yeah,
This is gonna
it's
be-
going to start constricting around its neck and wings.
Yay.
Or constriction.
Is that it for you?
That's it for me because I'm also moving into the cave.
Alright, so you guys are moving into the cave opening. I mean, that is very tempting. That's a single file line.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, we're up.
So, I'm not going to shoot at Austin because he's behind my head. Alright, if I roll higher than a 6, then I will blast a line of lightning down into that cave opening towards you and your skeletons. Oh, well, this natural 20 works. So
Okay.
you and your skeletons can give me
No, hold on. I'm using this gooey fate point to kind of basically change up what's happening. It could be an automatic success, but I'm just saying that anchor, which is iron, and it's kind of between us and it, and well, it acted like a lightning rod.
Noted. Where's that
Do
card
you
at?
want me to send some aspirin?
Hold on. What card are you playing?
The fate point.
Alright, so yes, it fires at you, and just about that time, since the ship is now in the air and the anchor was dropped, it swings in front of the lightning bolt and smacks on it and just dissipates it throughout the chain. So, yeah, it's good use of a fate point. I'll repeat myself. I don't hear any bullshit about me throwing a dragon against you next time, alright? Let alone 3. Anyway, but no, that's good. That's a good idea. Now that my turn's done, Reverend, this dragon is currently got a rope wrapped around him. He's not restricted yet, but it's getting there. And he fired a blast of lightning towards the disappearing rush that's going in the cave, only to hit the anchor. What do you like to do? What did you just do?
Polymorph.
Yeah, I can't polymorph because I'm concentrating on the animate object right now, but...
And my concentration comes from the powder, so I'm not technically concentrating on that.
Yeah, you're oh boy.
Oh, yeah. Give me...
I just rolled a wisdom save, and I will inform you that one of my legendary resistances is gone.
Awesome. That's what I was looking to do. I will then disengage and get the hell away from it.
We're far enough away. You should have disengaged, correct? Because we're
No, he's
I'm-
close enough.
I'm
He's
on
been
the-
hit.
I'm-
He's
close enough.
he's mouth distance. It bit him.
I'm here. Yeah, I'm running away from it.
You were up on the helm, so you weren't close enough.
I thought we were on the ship, and the ship took us away.
No, this one's grabbed a hold of the side of the ship.
Oh,
So if the ship moved, the dragon moved with it.
gotcha.
Right.
Perfect. Sounds good.
I'm running away. That's the end of my turn.
Okay, Bobus. Bobus. your mic's
Sorry, I
muted,
didn't realize
brother.
Can't hear you. Oh,
Do I want to do it?
Do it.
yes.
That was my original plan.
Oh, what's your plan?
With the turn this boat into a claymore.
The
Yeah,
boat's
we're-
alive and we're on it and
We're
can't
on
fly.
it first, though.
But
us
we're
get
right
off
next. We're right next to the ledge. I thought you ran off.
No.
No.
I'm slow right now.
Russ is the only one.
Dan,
Russ is on
this
the
is
skill.
why Russ got off the ship.
That's what I thought we were doing.
I thought we were 40 feet below it.
No.
No, I moved up to it.
It just
Oh,
moved.
New
I
round.
thought we had.
Clock.
I thought. I apologize. Can I say that I moved up to the hole?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, it's with the boat. Boat moved. It's still with the boat.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Everything moved.
I use the bonus action to disengage, and then I speed ran my way up. Oh yeah, let's do it.
You get away from my damn dragon! Even though that's a far cousin of mine.
As I run, I will shoot down the little hole there to light the fuse. Y'all want to run? And take off into the hole.
Hopefully,
As I like
the
to
next
say.
phase.
Bubba's goes, fire in the hole. Y'all on your own. All right, so that's it for your turn?
Yes, and I'm off the ship and in the wherever I went. Where'd I go?
Let's see.
Oh, I'm underneath the ship.
Yeah, you're under the.
Yeah. And as I run by Russ and all the skeletons, run.
And,
Which
but
was-
you didn't disengage.
No, so you do have attack of opportunity because I
Yep.
had to lit the fuse.
Then I will.
But I
take
will
that.
shout at everyone to run.
I will take that attack of opportunity on you.
Okay.
So 29 to hit.
I will use my intuition to give him a 6.
6 plus its attack modifier equals something. What's your AC?
26.
Holy shit. Does it have a plus 20, I guess?
Well, y'all had me pick up all these protections and change some things around.
So
The walking
yeah.
tank.
So he rolls a
He's
6. You
supposed to be
said.
a walking tank.
It rolls a 6.
All right. So that makes it a 18.
Yeah, you missed. Sorry.
Still damn high.
I still got one more use of that. I have an 11.
Well, give me that.
No.
No.
BBEG might need it.
I mean, it hit me. So don't use it against me. Because it still hit me. Knowing that.
All right, so that's it for its turn. Unfortunately, Mason is more than 15 feet away from it, so he can't use his legendary action to hit you.
Okay.
So... Well, I can't move on a legendary action either. All right, so Mason, it's your go.
Let's party. I'm going to move up to it. And hoping that he's in an advantageous
Okay,
position, I'm going to attack.
Wait a minute. Before you make that decision, I'm 40 foot away because
move.
Russ moved after me.
Oh. Let's party.
Okay, just
Uh,
letting you know.
I have to disengage after I attack, so
I know, but I just wanted to remind you.
I appreciate it. So- I'm gonna do, because I have a lot of key points to burn, so I'm gonna burn them. Unarmed mastery, fiery fist. I'm gonna attack because I have a soft screen. So I'm gonna do 1, 2. So I can get up to, I can use 3 key points. It's 2, 16.
19 is the number you're looking for, so how many you want to
so I
spend
can
for
get
that?
16, 18,
20.
That's going to take 3.
Yep.
Or you could just use 2 for the second attack.
Yeah, I have a bunch.
Okay.
So that'd be 3,
Then 5.
5 total?
I'm going to use those. That's 5.
But you get them back on a short rest, right?
Exactly. And I have shit done. So then I'm going to -1 for, flurry of blows. But I'm also going to ask you to. I'm also. Never mind. I didn't do that ahead of time.
What do you want? You want me to do the what?
I forgot to do it ahead of time. So I'm just going to do that again.
So give me your total
Same.
damage so far.
That's the total damage. It's 25 and
26.
51.
So 51
26.
total.
So it's 51 total on that guy.
All right. Now your flurry.
Womp. Miss. Womp. And then that one is going to be another. And that one hit with.
2.
2 point. If you use 2 key points, you can raise it up.
Because that's going to be 4 points. Yeah, so -2. And then go ahead and give me a con save.
Okay, but I do take the 25.
DC. 25. DC 17. Con.
DC 17 con. With that, it freezes up for a moment and then shakes its head and shakes it off. As a
right.
player, you know he has now used his second legendary resistance for the day.
All right. And then I'm going to skedaddle off as I have my tipsy sway, which gives me 10 more feet of movement, so I only use 5 feet of movement my entire turn, which gives me my disengage action, 3, and I just scurry off either.
All right, so
So that's a total of 50 feet of movement, basically, as I just jump off the side of the ship into the cave.
I need 2 people to roll me a d20. Let's see. Who wants to volunteer before you roll?
I'll do it.
I'm good if
Okay.
someone else does.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
go
we'll
for
go
it.
with Curtis and Josh. Josh, roll me one with a +6. Curtis, roll me one with a +4.
So D20
So,
with
14.
+4.
So 14 altogether.
My con save will be yours. 10.
All right, so let's see. The captain and the co-captain, or first mate, whatever you want to call it, are both knocked prone on the ship and take damage. All right. As the dragon flaps its wings, knocks them on the ground.
Y'all might want to run.
Well, they were trying to, but they got knocked down. Now it is this one's turn. I need to try to break free of what you've got me in. There's a 22 on the roll.
Do I see another disadvantage rolling in there?
I mean, if you really want to waste it.
Okay. Never mind. Go ahead.
Unfortunately, being that it is a strength check as opposed to a saving throw, he is still entangled in your chain cannonball.
This is taking further into the water?
You know what? I will give you a chance at that, okay? As he struggles, you can give me a
I
percentage
think he can
roll.
hold his breath long enough.
Yeah, we can give me a percentage roll. Actually, yeah, okay.
He's on the reefs, being battered around.
He's still on the reefs, rolling around. His head is still above water, trying to break loose. So, no, he has not gone underwater yet.
Where the sharks at?
dead.
You ate them!
Yeah, they're dead. We killed
Where's
them.
the
They're on
Kraken?
ship. They're on the ship right now.
The sharks ate them. I mean, anyway. It's its turn.
We pet the shark.
Yeah, all right. Austin, you are currently 40 feet below the ship. Most everybody, if you want to, Mason, you went into the cave, right?
Yeah, I
Go ahead and move your
had,
character
like,
up there next to Bulbous.
50.
And
I had like 50 feet of movement to get onto the ship, and I just jumped. I have the feather fall, basically, whatever it's called per month.
all right.
So I wasn't worrying.
So
about damage
Austin, you're
hardboard.
40 feet below the boat as well as the opening.
Okay.
The
so
most
I
recruit.
I go to the boat. I grab the captain and the first mate,
Okay.
and then I go to the thingamajigger,
To the
The
cave.
hole in the cave.
to
All
the
right.
hole in the cave.
The
I'm
cave.
at the beginning of the hole in the cave because when I get the captain and the first mate, my weight is too much. My speed goes down.
Right. But you do get attack of opportunity against
No,
you.
I don't, because he did an attack of opportunity on somebody, and it hasn't come back to his turn.
You're right. Has
Yeah.
not come back to his turn yet.
Yeah, it took attack
Or I
against
wouldn't
me.
have gone after the captain in the first mate.
Thanks for the reminder. All right. So you have them and you're in the cave.
Yes.
Russ, you're in there and you can hear feet coming in behind you.
Well, we're moving forward.
All right. So with the moving forward.
Hey, Russ. Austin looks at you and goes, "Get one of the skeletons to hit me."
Okay, I
Tricky
throw a
keepers.
javelin.
Okay.
I mean, if you want, I can hit you.
I need an attempt to hit me.
Oh, okay.
All right. So with that, we're gonna go ahead and say you guys ran in, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Give
the
me
ship goes
a
boom.
damage thing on your rope.
Oh, the damage on the rope?
Yep.
Okay. It's still trying to wrap around him, and so it still do 2d6 plus 1. So, 9 points of damage.
All right. I will take your 9.
And this time, since everyone's off the ship will attack it.
I didn't ask how long your fuse was. So
This,
how much powder did you use?
what was ever left on the ship that we couldn't fit in a bag?
So this is the thing about smoke powder.
How about you do this? Look up Fireball
Mm-hmm.
Well,
and
that-
give me
I'm-
twice the damage.
that's smoke powder. Well,
That's
that-
8d6, so that'd be 16d6.
Sure.
What about the cannonballs? Because they're set up for...
Oh, come on!
I'm adding it all in there for you.
Okay.
The ship does 23 points of damage as it tries to skewer the dragon. The roll was a 20, so to hit.
How do you try to skewer
12
the
plus
dragon? The dragon's holding on to the ship, so when it turns,
Oh well, the ship is basically slamming.
Using
The
its,
bottom of it's trying to shift.
all right.
Yeah, the mast actually turns over and shit.
The mast was like the mimic when he was trying to hit me.
Yeah,
All right. And you said how much damage did you cause with a slamming?
23.
23. All right.
Oh, and Russ is calling back to it. Sucks when your lunch fights back.
All right. Well, with that, we'll go ahead and you know what? I ain't gonna go another round with this. You guys are inside the cave, right?
Yeah.
All right. So we will go ahead and remove the initiative, and I will clear the dragons. And just remember that 2 of them are still alive.
I mean, do we want to go finish off that one that was really hurt looking?
You mean
Y'all
the one
got-
that was beside the ship?
Yeah, I mean, y'all got range, and I got this bow that I could kind of sort of use.
Okay, there's only one problem with that. We in a cave that breath weapon doesn't have to do only hit 2 people. It's gonna hit everyone.
Maybe.
Dan.
Yeah.
I'm going to let the ship go back down.
Okay.
There's nothing left of the ship. Is
Yeah,
there?
it's gone. The whole side of
Oh,
the
it's
ship blew up.
gone. Oh, it's gone. Yeah, that's right. It blew up.
All right. With that, we're gonna go ahead and break for our mid break. Let's see, what do we got going on here? Oh, all the points you guys have spent.
Yeah. But since this is break time, if you watched Good Morning's ISA today, go ahead and throw in that passcode for your chance to enter in.
For the
Uh,
Gloomport giveaway.
Yeah, Gloomport box giveaway.
All right, and we'll be back in about 15 minutes, so don't go far.
Let's short rest.
So it levels,
And
right?
with that, now that I've got the camera back on and had the sound on beforehand, we are back. You guys have entered the cave. As you get about 50 feet into the cave opening, far enough in that you're certain that any blast of lightning through the cave opening is not going to hit anybody. You come to a expansive chamber measuring about 100 feet by 50 feet, featuring a narrow ledge at the entrance that leads to another ledge on the opposite side where there is a huge door. The ledge, of course, descends into a fog-filled chasm spanning the entire room. The exit door is situated on the far ledge against the wall. Suspended above the chasm, numerous platforms dangle from massive iron chains. What would you guys like to do?
Is there a rock on the ground?
There, I don't know.
Like a small pebble? Like a small
Sure,
rock?
we'll say there's a rock on the ground. You can take a look.
Okay.
I'll cast light on it.
I would just like to pick it up, take a deep breath, enhance my hearing. It's still going to be perception no matter what.
Yep.
I don't have anything special. And I would like to toss it into the room and take perception to just try and echolocate, but it's just going to enhance my perception with that room.
All right, so as you toss it into the room, it is now lit up because Marcus did say he cast light on it.
But it's going to be this.
It drops
so it's
into
going to be plus 5. So it's a 30.
It drops into the chasm. About 10 feet below the ledge, you lose sight of it. And you wait. And you wait. And you wait. After about a minute or so, you think you hear a tink as if it hit something, but you're not really 100% certain because it was real faint.
Ooh.
So yeah, I'm just sitting there. That's a long drop down there.
And
Long drop.
is there a way out on the other side or another exit?
There
I
looks to
don't-
be a large door on the other side.
But it looks like you gotta jump over the.
About 100 feet jump.
Give me a moment.
I'm a little worn from that battle. Can we take a minute real quick?
Oh yeah.
In case anything crazy, you know.
But Bobus, would you like to go over and maybe investigate that door to see if there's traps, locks, things like that?
Isn't there 100-foot ravine?
Give me a
in between
minute.
the-
Give me about 10 minutes.
Okay.
I ritually cast floating disc and put Bobus on it, or tell Bobus to get on it, and I shuttle him across to the door.
All right.
All right.
I'm assuming everybody else is going to take a short rest at this point in time.
Yeah.
All right. So
And
anybody.
I'm looking at as Robert does that and brings it out. I look at my broom and go, okay.
Yeah.
Just don't worry. That doesn't exist.
What?
Just kind of shows it.
What?
All right.
They're magical folk.
Okay, whatever. I don't care. I mean, I just thought he could have used the broom and got over there quicker. Wouldn't have taken the 10 minutes to do his mumbo jumbo bullshit.
Yeah, but this way I can.
Do your mumbo jumbo bullshit. I understand.
No, yeah, that. But I can just keep shuttling people back and forth.
All right. So
Okay.
you carry Bobus across the way while everybody's resting on the opposite side. What languages do you speak, Bobus?
That's a good question. What did I put? Doesn't look like I put any languages. Let me pull up my D&D Beyond shit. I think I put it there. I'm gonna say it's like Draconic, just some common languages. I don't think I picked any major ones. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Or forwards, right there.
I'm kind of curious.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a limp shot, not at the door, but just I'm gonna draw my bow, and I have a magical arrow, and I'm gonna just limply shoot it across the cavern.
Are
So I
you
have a magical arrow that goes across the cavern to see if there's an anti-magic field of any sort.
Okay.
you're certain that there's not, since a floating disc carrying Bobus made it all the way across?
I was just not paying attention because I was resting.
Yeah, no problem. But I'll say you take the shot. You just say limply shoot it. I mean, are you aiming for anything on the opposite side? What's the range on your bow?
There was 150.
It's common, dwarvish, and gnomish. It's the three I know.
Okay.
And Dan, I speak Etheric and Draconic, so.
All right. Bobus does not recognize the writing, but you do.
It's Etheric,
Nope. It's the other one.
Draconic.
Yes.
Okay.
It reads that the key is found within your head. Use the key to paint me red. Be aware of what you spurn, for what you give shall be returned.
I'm telling this to Bobus.
Okay, the key. Do we have a handout so I can
Nope.
read?
But I will give it to you again. Here, actually, I will copy and paste it for you.
Okay, good.
I'll throw that in the war chest once he puts it in, so that it's always there.
It won't matter once It's just a phrase written on the sides of the door, or around the archway of the doorway.
Okay, so this is what? A riddle of sorts? The key found within your head.
Are you shuttling people over?
No, you guys are in the middle of a rest while they're reading this.
Okay.
Then I'll be shuttling people. Actually, while Bobus is over there thinking about it, I will come back and give the riddle to Everett. The door over there has some writing on it. It says the key is found within within your head. Use the key to paint me red. Be aware of what you spurn, for what you give shall be returned.
So hit your head up against the door.
And
Until it bleeds.
I'm now going to start getting skeletons over while they rest.
Let me sit and ponder on this for a moment. If it's inside you, and you have to paint it red, be aware of what you spurn, for what you give shall be returned.
Spurn. I don't know what spurn means. But if you're going to paint something red, you paint the town red, right? Well, the only thing we got red here is...
Is this asking for a
the
sacrifice?
Hey,
I think so.
I got plenty of that dragon blood on me.
But it says, beware of what we spurn, for that shall what we earn.
Now, the blood that's on you is now dry, because it has been a short rest.
Oh. No, it's not.
Do we really want to fight another dragon of that size?
No, I'm cleaning myself, so it's wet blood.
But again, one of that size.
Well, I mean, you want me to go over there? I'll give it some. I'll paint it red, and I'll use my hand.
Don't want to fight one of you. Don't want to fight one of you. Can't hear you, Josh.
Josh, you're muted.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. I was talking to somebody else.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Just saw you talking.
Unfortunately, I don't have blood. Robert doesn't have blood.
No, I don't.
Could toss one of me in there, or one of...
I definitely don't want to fight one of you guys.
I mean... Depends if we come back with the magic items. I'm not the strongest without magic items.
Yeah.
Ain't
Want me to
getting none
hit
of
you in the
mine.
head then?
What was that?
You want me to hit you in the head then?
I just don't know if it's saying that we have to sacrifice ourselves within your head.
I don't think we need to sacrifice ourselves, but
Well, we gotta paint it red.
I'll
Yes.
just, you know what? I'll just pull out a chef's knife, just and spray my
All right.
blood against the door.
The door seems to absorb the blood,
Ew!
and then just as soon as the blood is absorbed, it starts to bulge out towards you, and out steps Mason.
Perfect.
So there's two of you now.
Yes, there's two of him now. Roll
Is that
initiative.
copy?
Hello!
And Mason,
Yeah.
I would like you to control yourself as far as Evil Mason.
All right. Perfect.
So just be sure you fight with all you have.
Oh, I'm going to.
So give me some initial rolls. And I'm
All
going
right,
to put
let
in
me
Mason
get
number
a-
2.
Yeah, I'm going to draw a second little guy. So once everyone gets a token, I will throw myself out there. Actually, I can easily throw this one in there.
All right. So you've already rolled initiative for... No, you haven't yet. Okay.
No, I was going to wait for everyone. That's me, and then this plus...
Well, you should be able to click it again.
Yeah, but it'll just be the
so
same.
That's going to be plus 8.
So
So
it's
it's a
So
19.18.
oh, sorry, initiative. Forgot.
So 19.18. Because that might be important. Let me check the features, just in case. I know I've got a bunch of features.
Has everybody rolled?
Yes.
Okay. Mason, do you have like an improved initiative or something?
I do. That's why it's a plus 8. That's why it's 11, and that's why I said it's plus 8.
Okay, just verifying.
That's why when I rolled an 11, I do it to plus 8. And I put it to 0.18.
All right.
My,
Well, everybody's rolled.
Mm-hmm.
Mason, you're up.
Mhm.
You are up. The
All
original
right.
Mason is up.
The key, beware of what we spawn.
Spurn.
Spurn. I'm going to walk up. I'm going to wave my hand to the right side, wave my hand to the left side. Is it mimicking me at all?
Nope, it's just looking at you.
You
Is
should
that my
embrace
action?
it.
But unfortunately, it's like a handlebar mustache now, and it's twirling it.
Yeah, it's like, was that my action to do that?
No, you just it's your move action.
Okay.
It's just looking at you. Maybe he got his head tilted a little forward and kind of looking at you through the top of his eyes. However you want to think of that.
I don't know what its whole shtick is. It just seems to be standing there. I mean, we could all else try to put ourselves in there, because it just seems to be standing there. It's not attacking. I mean, I'm
yet.
going to make an insight.
I mean, it's standing there. I mean, hasn't done anything yet.
Dodge action.
It does have its hands to its side. I'm as of right now, I suppose. So you take a dodge action.
Yeah, I'm going to move right here and just take dodge action.
All right. So you move up beside it, Reverend.
Can't hear you.
It's not made any kind of like I'm evil and attacking it, correct?
It just seems to be staring. Well, first it was just staring at Mason through the top. You know, like I guess the best way to look at it. I don't know. Glaring at y'all, the anime style, head down, like a little bit of a tilt.
How far away is it?
It's right there in front of you at the doorway.
Well, have we all been?
Yeah,
Shuttled across, yes.
Well, the skeletons are still technically being shuttled across because there's not really a whole lot of room on this landing. It's pretty
Okay.
close. A little tight.
That's why I put them in the back for right now.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah.
You guys probably have about a 10-foot by 20-foot space to fight in.
Okay, question. Is there a way that I could push this thing off the ledge?
Currently, no, because it's like right there at the door. The door's behind it.
You know that I am what is it? Does it have the same magical armor that I have?
It looks like you, exactly like you. I mean, you're
have-
standing side by side. I might have to do an insight check to see if they actually attack the right one.
Okay, so you would know that I have magical equipment that gives me stupid powerful stuff, the equivalent of a giant.
Okay.
You would know that, just in case.
I think what he's trying to say is strength saves might be an issue.
You didn't have to
It's
do
my
it.
strongest save, and I am a monk.
Then I am going to. I am going to. I'm going to do as a bonus action. Take on the mantle of from my college. I'm going to take on Mantle of Mockery, and then I am going to cast Vicious Mockery on it.
All right. Vicious Mockery requires a wisdom save.
It does.
Kurt, will you please give me a wisdom save?
Okay.
To 17.
23.
I'm going to use my last thing and give it an 11.
So it's 11 rolls, so it's going to be a 16 total.
Yeah.
So
That's still
technically failed.
Right.
Well,
What do you say?
You ain't who you is, who you? And that's the Vicious Mockery. Where I took on the Mantle of Mockery, the damage becomes my inspiration, my bardic inspiration die. So instead of 2d4, it's going to be 2d6.
I thought you said your bardic inspiration was D8.
No, Russ's
Oh,
is
yes.
the D8, isn't it?
Right. Yeah, mine is too, because I'm a 6th level bard.
Oh, okay.
That would be it, because level 6 is D8, right?
No,
Yes.
5.
So 2d8. So
So good.
it'll take on 9. It'll take 9 psychic damage, and then it'll have disadvantage on the next attack that it makes.
Do 23 attacks, he takes next.
so it still has full hit points.
Well, would it have the hit points you had?
It's exact duplicate of him.
And it had temporary hit points when it came in.
When he put his bloody hand on it, it's the exact duplicate.
Oh, okay.
So it still has full hit points.
Yep.
Right.
It's your turn.
It is now Mason number 2's. The one who just got mocked now has an action. So, what would Mason go for first? The one who mocked him and tried to cause psychic damage, or would he go after something else?
So first off, it would pull in to the bag of holding, take a drink, and then move forward because
Okay, does he's got every item that Mason
Is
has?
an exact duplicate of Mason.
Yeah.
Yeah, normally they don't have the items.
Yeah, this is
Different.
Here it is.
obviously something scary.
It's pulling out some alcohol, taking a drink, and first attack is at disadvantage. And you
Right.
attacked it.
Yeah, you did. I did.
So it's gonna attack you.
Oh god.
Got 15 because we took a short rest.
Okay.
So unarmed, fire your fist. I'm gonna move my thing over here. For this first attack,
I think Curtis is
Actually-
enjoying this a bit much.
not unarmed to begin with because it doesn't want to miss this first attack. So this one's at disadvantage.
Right. Shit, it doesn't matter which one you pick.
24 for 10. Now give me a Constitution save for 17.
Oh, God. And that's like my worst one to do, too.
Yeah, con save. You failed your stun.
Okay. I'll take 11 damage to start with. Hold on.
Yep.
Okay.
1 point of that's fire. Keep that in mind.
Yeah, 1 point of that fire.
I'm not resistant to. Well, if it's bludgeoning, hold on.
It's magical
Slashing.
bludgeoning.
It's slashing according to that.
It doesn't matter. I'm not high enough level in my warlock.
It's actually it's not slashing. It's actually magical bludgeoning.
Okay.
Yeah, it's actually magical.
Right. Doesn't matter. I'm resistant to any of it.
Now you're stunned and all that fun stuff. So, guess what? Now we're gonna have fun.
Like I said, I think Curtis is enjoying this entirely too much.
Just a little.
Help!
That's okay.
Now we're at.
I would assume Austin would have enjoyed it just as much.
What is your AC?
19.
No, I wouldn't have.
No?
Your AC
I
is
despise.
19.
I don't care if it's like this. I despise PvP. And even this is considered to me PvP.
Alright.
So I could get you. So yeah, I'm going to. So that's 16, 18. So I have to use 3. So I'm going to use 3. I need
That's 29 damage?
That's going to be 29. I'm going to die real quick in a hurry. Don't worry. So that's.
What is this? I'm going to die, but I'm going to take one of you out with me at least? Is that what you're
It's
trying
what it
to
looks
say?
like.
So I'm going to use 3. So that's 12. Bonus action. 11. Gonna attack you twice more.
Okay.
All right. So the second one, I'm going to use 3 more to make a hit. So that's
29
8.
to 28.
So 10, 9, 8. So yeah, and then the rest of that is going to be 28 points of damage, and then 31 points of damage plus the 6 points of damage on top.
Okay.
And then, does it also have my Gooey rewards? No, I'm kidding.
Your what?
I was gonna say
No,
my
your GUI
Gooey
rewards, you can't use those.
I was kidding. It wasn't going to use that.
And you can't use your inspiration if you still had it either.
No, it has a couple other things that I have. Because it crit. It did crit. I have to go to my notes. Someone is going to have to save because
that's already 105 points of damage, and I only have 82.
well, here's the sad thing. You are going to go flying backwards off the cliff.
Okay.
Because, actually, I don't know how far Crusher pushes you.
5 feet.
5 feet.
Only 5 feet, not 10
Yeah.
feet.
All right, so
Only
you're...
5 feet.
10.
Hold on. If it's a crit, I believe that isn't it doubled?
No.
I'm checking my thing. Where's my critical
Unless they
effects?
changed it.
Attack rolls, con save. Attack rolls, advantage. I gain that. Con save, if you fail, the following effects targets. Alright, so all attack rolls are made at advantage against you. Well, that's the end of my turn. Target, you are also knocked prone. So you are
Okay.
now prone.
Well, he's going prone anyway with the damage he's saying, so...
Yeah. Let me double check the pressure feat as well.
Does it only push you back 5 feet? You're still going to fly off. Because it was only a 10-foot ledge.
Yeah, so I move up to you and I whack you off the edge. So, Rage Kitty. Somebody has to save him because he is now flying off the edge.
Yep, he is unconscious and flying...
No, I'm not unconscious. I'm dead. I'm 100. I have 82 hit points. I was
You go to 0.
But you're
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
not
zero.
you're not
Sorry.
technically dead yet.
You're unconscious.
You're unconscious till you fail your save.
Mostly
death
dead.
saves.
Mostly.
But that 26 hit points took you to that point, right?
Right.
Yeah. You are mostly dead because you attacked him.
Right.
All right. So that was the end of Mason number 2.
And he takes another drink.
Yeah. Russ, you see this melee and the limp body of the Reverend fall off the cliff. Technically,
Mm-hmm.
what would you like to do?
Well. How far away is he?
Who?
The Reverend?
Currently falling.
So
Well, but I
he's
mean,
5
that-
foot.
He's not fallen the
Yeah.
distance yet. He is in the process of falling off. This is all within 6 seconds. So
Okay, I'm getting the Cenobites to use their chains to grab hold of him.
that doesn't cause any damage, or does it?
I'm checking. One of them does, one of them doesn't.
All right.
I remember this.
Yeah, it's almost.
Oh,
like
actually,
we
no,
were
they
like-
both do. They both do damage. So,
So, but
this
but
would
I
be
don't instantly die unless I take my same. If I go to a negative
What is your
right now.
hit points total max?
max is
Negative
80. 82 is
Okay.
my max. I took 105.
Okay, but
No,
what were
no.
you before the last packet of damage?
Shit, I don't know. Hold on.
So I attacked you, so you're probably at -2 death saves.
Oh,
No.
right.
If he was still alive
Hold on.
during
hold
the
on,
critical, and the critical knocked him past his hit point threshold, then he'd still be just unconscious. There's no damage.
I was at full health because I took the short
Yep.
rest. Got that back. I took 11. That brought me to 71.
Yep.
I then took
29.
29 minus 29. That brought me to 42. I then took another 28 minus 28. That leaves
So
me
the
at
critical took you out.
14 is
You
what
would
I
have
was
four-
at.
you
And
would-
then the critical, I took how much?
Yeah, the critical took you out, so you're at 0.
The critical
death
look.
saves.
What was the grand total of the critical damage?
No,
is what
he's
he wanted to know.
not. He started. Yeah, he's got all of his death saves.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the critical has
Yeah.
him at 0 death saves.
Yeah.
Like he
Yeah.
has his whole turn.
The
to
point
start
is,
his death
if you
saves.
have a
He's
max
not
of
at-
80 hit points and you had 14 left, the only way he
Right.
could kill you outright is if that one hit caused like 94 points of damage.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, I would have to do
Anything
your total
under
health
that,
and
I mean, he
death
could have
saves.
caused 93 points of damage. You still would have just been unconscious with your 3 death saves to roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
The
The
only
female-
way to kill you is if if you were down and I did your entire health, or you were down, I attacked you.
Yeah.
That's 2, and I attacked you again.
So what's going on, Russ?
The Cenobite, the female Cenobite reaches out and uses telekinesis to pull him to her.
Okay. So your unconscious body is being pulled towards one of the Cenobites. Is Cenobites over on this side with you guys, all right?
Yeah, the Cenobite should be with y'all, and Russ will move over there and do a. Let's see. For right this second, I'm just going to do a spare of the dying.
Okay. So when you get there and you actually see his body, he's got like welts and black eyes and a broken nose. I mean, he looks like he is just the shit's just been beat out of him.
Right.
Like Sakura hit Naruto on the head or something.
So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to go back and float over the abyss.
All right, Russ.
That was me.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I meant Austin. You're next.
Rage.
Actually, you could be here as he got thrown off, and that would be.
Well, he went thrown off this way, so now he's
Yeah.
over here.
That's what I'm saying. Austin can go here and.
Yeah.
Other-
He's letting you know that this space is empty if you wanted to use the advantage without recklessing.
But you don't have to do the other.
My first attack.
19. 19's the number.
Is a 28 athletics check.
For
I'm
well-
grabbing Mr. Asshole.
okay, so you're doing a grapple.
Yep.
So that's your You got to beat the
Okay.
28 athletics.
I have a thing for grapples. It's never come up. Squat nimbleness. I have advantage against that to make an escape from being grappled.
All right, well, give me that roll with advantage.
Alright, so I
Don't he doesn't make that check until
is that an
after?
escape?
So, yeah, right, it's your turn. I mean, he's got you
Yeah.
grappled. If each armor
Yeah.
class, you're
Alright,
held.
so you
So
Right.
that's right. I'm sorry.
Okay.
When your turn
I
comes
fly
around,
into the middle of into the middle of this area and let him go.
all right, you let him go. He starts to fall.
Yep.
would that be a dex save to grab on? Or what would you rule that?
You have benefits, so
I have a lot of it.
Yep. We'll discuss those. So as of right now, that's what you've done. Bobus. He drops him over the side of the cliff, and he starts to fall through the mist.
No, I went to the middle of the middle of that area because you said it's 100 feet. So I went 50 foot out and dropped him. Excuse me, I went 40 foot out and dropped him.
Because your movement with the broom is 40 feet.
Yeah. Well, no, it's 50 feet, but I had to get there. I had to get 2 now.
Plus, holding him would reduce your speed.
I don't know how that would reduce my speed since it's the broom's movement.
I am very small. I weigh like 30 pounds.
But if you want to say that, then I'm 15 foot out away from the side.
Okay. So you've
I
dropped
got
him. And pretty much in the middle. And Bobus?
Okay. So is he fallen then?
Not yet.
He's been dropped. He's falling through the mist. Granted, his turn is when the distance is calculated, but it's all within 6 seconds.
Okay.
He has been dropped or let loose over the opening, over the chasm.
We're now in slow mo.
Yeah.
All right.
You know, the whole...
Well, what I'm going to do is cast Hypnotic Pattern where it's just below Austin, but covering Bad Kurt.
Okay, and what's the save?
It is a DC 17
All right, give me a
wisdom.
saving throw for Mason number 2.
Okay, DC 17.
Let's go ahead and make that disadvantage.
He is already had his turn. He hasn't used his reaction, so he's going to make that a plus 10 with his key points. So this is going to be at a plus 10.
Right, but it's still a disadvantage.
Yeah, it's a disadvantage, but it's plus 10. Well, it's that plus 5.
So we're looking at a 22.
It's a
22.
17 plus 5.
Yes, so 22. So he makes the save, so the hypnotic pattern does not take effect. He doesn't see, his eyes don't glaze over.
Okay.
It
It was worth a shot.
Yeah.
Unless he has the key. Then. So that, I have no other spells.
Okay, so we're back at the top of the round. Original Mason. Oh, let's go ahead and bring you technically out here.
Yeah, a total of, let me find the number. I'm gonna send it to you. I don't have to have a,
Just whatever information you need to send me on the question I sent you, but what's the Mason number 1 do?
I'm going to attack, I'm gonna shoot with my bow, because I can't get them.
Okay.
So I'm just going to shoot twice. Normal, once. Twice. Miss. Can't really get there with bonus action, so
and I look at you and I look at it and go, "Are you trying to hit me?"
It probably skimmed right next to your leg. Both of them probably skimmed right next to your leg.
All right. So currently, the Reverend has been spare the dying, right? So there is no
Yes.
death saves necessary. He is being cradled in the arm of the female Cenobite. Now you can give me.
That's my whole turn. That's my whole turn. Though I can't do anything.
Yeah, you can't do anything. Now you can give me any information based off the question I just sent you. Probably not, but
So, so if I do fall, it's gonna negate damage. But
Not gonna negate all of it unless it's how far it is.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. But is there a chance that I could, with reflexes and that, grab onto the broom and not him?
I'm going to say at this particular point in time, negative. Because he's got you grappled and he just drops you off the edge.
Okay, because of my squat nimbleness, it gave me advantage to negate grapples.
Yeah, but you're no longer grappled.
Yeah, but you grappled me and then dropped me. But as a feat, I had a
to negate
that negated or to have advantage against grapples.
Oh well, he. Hold on.
So squat nimbleness.
Yes. Pop that out there so we can
Let
actually
me show you. Squat nimbleness. You are uncanny nimble for your race. You gain the following benefits. Bonus to an ability. Your walking speed is increased. You have advantage or on bonus of that. And abilities for that. To escape from being grappled.
To escape from being grappled.
Yes, that was the thing. I have an advantage on making an escape from being grappled. That's why.
Not escaping from the grapple.
Yeah, from being grappled.
Okay.
So that would have been a little different.
Yeah, that's why I brought that up in the beginning. So that's why I was bringing that up now to maybe not from when I was being dropped.
Well, give me your escape from being grappled roll, and we'll see if you make that. If you make that, then I'll allow you to give a dex check to see about snatching the broom.
My best roll would have been the athletics. And that would have been at advantage because my squat nimbleness.
Yep.
Would have been.
And what's your grand total?
That would have failed the.
All right. So you don't get the chance to grab the broom as you're being let loose. You did not pass the grapple. All right. So he starts to fall.
Yep. He starts to fall. Let me check the inventory to see if he has.
You can check the inventory, but we're gonna go ahead and move on, and I'll send you a message.
What's the total damage? Yeah, send me a message with the total damage. Because he does have something. It's more of a parkour thing than a featherfall thing. If that makes sense.
Yeah, you gotta have a surface nearby. All right, so I will take us out of initiative, and you guys, the body drops through the mist. It doesn't make a sound as it drops. And let me see.
I will get Mason.
So I went to send you a.
Actually, I was going to have the other Cenobite telekinetically hold him as I did something. Because I'm not sure if we need to kill the double. So.
I thought the fall would. That's the reason why I did it.
Oh, I know.
Plus, again, I hate
Well then.
this kind of stuff.
Yeah. I know.
Okay. So, yeah, you guys are standing there at the door.
I'll push the door.
Door doesn't budge.
Grand bosses, the hologram bosses. Oh.
I'm gonna come over and heal the Reverend.
Wait before you do that.
Oh, it counts. Counts how you go to actually eat all of the hologram classes as holds.
Ooh.
Reverend's bloody, right?
He's unconscious, bloody, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take some of his blood and wipe it on the door.
Scott,
Okay.
were you going to do something?
Do
Yes.
you really?
Well, he's unconscious, so
All right,
therefore...
let's see what Scott's got going first before we do that.
Okay.
Okay, if he tells me he's doing that, then I'll wait for him and then I'll do it. Then I'll do what I need to do. Because I don't want him to wait. That's a good idea. And then I'll help the Rev.
Help! Help!
All right, so you rub the unconscious
know what's
Reverend
gonna
Pimp Daddy's blood on the door,
I know what's going to happen.
and it stays
Yeah.
there.
Okay. Then I pour the mud down his throat.
Which gives me how much back?
10d4 plus 20. Do you want to roll it? You want me to roll it?
Holy crap! You can roll it.
You get 43 back.
Holy. Okay. I'll allow.
And then I will come over and do this. I give you 17 back. Ooh, that was a crap.
So that gives me a total of what?
70. Sorry, 60.
60?
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and Russ gave you a potion. No, Russ gave you some healing. Austin gave you a potion. Bobus, what were you doing during that round?
He was doing
Honestly, I
the
thought
blood.
Blood on the door
Okay.
before he got healed.
All right, so next round, Mason, is there anything you wanted to do?
There's not much to do, just waiting.
Reverend is
See
now
what's going
conscious and being held by a rather scary-looking Cenobite female.
But I mean, basically,
I'll look up and be like,
Who's petting you?
I should get
So
me to
those are
kill
the
more
two
often.
that I was talking about. That I was going to mention.
Which is
The,
fine.
the reduction from fall damage is just basically the parkour. When you hit the ground, you roll, and then you can move across vertical and click it through.
That's the reason why I had to get you away from the wall.
There's no wall. It's like you hit the ground
For
and
that,
roll.
but for the monk thing, you have to be within 10 feet of it. Because you get slow fall too.
The monk, there is no 10 feet.
So, Reverend, what are you doing?
Used to be. Okay.
No, not anymore.
So he's put my blood on the wall, right? On the door. Nothing happened. Right?
Yeah, you look up and you're like, there's still blood. There's blood on that door. You don't know where it came from because you were unconscious at the time he slapped it from you.
Right.
Well, technically, in the way the turn order actually goes, you would have been conscious when he wiped blood off of your wounds and wiped it on the door. So we'll say, yeah, you saw that.
Okay, but nothing's happening.
Nothing's happening.
All right, so I'm gonna.
That's standard.
Yeah, 4 times your
I
monk.
will stand up because that takes half my movement, right?
Yep.
And I'm gonna look. I'm already at the edge of the thing. Anyway, I'm gonna look down. Can I see the monk?
You see nothing but mist about 10 feet down below you. You can't see past it.
I'm gonna set a ready action for. Let's see. You know what? I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna set a ready action for Eldritch Blast. If I see this monk come up,
Okay.
Real quick. How many rounds has it been?
This is just one round.
Okay. I would have said
I understand.
action, movement, and squat nimbleness lets me use less than, I think I have feet, lets me use 5 feet movement to get up from prone, or 15 feet.
Yeah, I'm taking all that in consideration.
Yes. So it does. I don't have to use half my feet to
Right.
get up. So I'm still alive down there.
Well, it's assumed. I'm assuming with the fact that people are looking over the edge and keeping an eye out.
Yep.
And the door did not open, so you're you guys assume that that's the case. Russ.
I'm actually going to go through the wall about 15 feet and then back over behind the door. I'm not going through the door. I'm just going
not
through the
that
walls.
smart. I'm not smart.
Something is keeping you from going into the hallway on the other side of the door.
Okay.
Some sort of magic.
Then I just come back out and I'm waiting.
Austin.
I pick up the rev and go to the other side where the door is.
The Rev is like leaning over. He got his hand is like kind of glowing a little bit, and you
I pick up the rev.
I'm just giving you the visual. Rev, you're being picked up and carried as you're like got your radiant action going.
Austin, stay in the middle with the Rev for him to prepare.
Bobus, what are you doing while this is all going on?
Or give him your broom.
I have to get back to the other side of the door before I can do that.
I'm checking my stuff.
Knowing his movement. Let's see.
Okay, give me an intelligence roll. Or intelligence roll. We'll work with that.
So where I am keeping an eye out for him, I do have a passive perception of 20.
Right, but there is still that thick mist that's blocking your view.
Right.
You're pretty certain that with the amount of speed that this little fucking rabbit has on a normal fighting day, if it was trying to come up to you, it'll probably show up in the next round.
So he's probably would I guesstimate he's about 60 feet?
You'd probably think he's a little closer than that.
I mean, you were saying, and the only reason I did what I did is because the way you describe things, it took a long time for that coin.
Oh yeah, it's about 150 so feet down there.
Mm-hmm.
With this gust of wind and all that other monk bullshit.
I don't know.
I know he ain't got that much movement, and he can't hold on to the wall. He doesn't have climb speed.
No, but he has to run up the wall.
That's from wall.
Right,
He can run
but
up-
if
he
you
can run
if you
up
run up the wall, he has to make it in one turn,
Yep.
or he starts falling again.
Well, here's the thing. You run up walls, that's a turn. You can keep running as the turn goes. It's only 6 seconds a turn.
It doesn't say that. It says you make it up there or you don't make it.
Action, movement, key points. That could be a turn. That'd be 165 feet. And if it has to be that, it could be a turn.
Okay.
Hey, I'm okay with you spending every key point you got to do that.
Yeah, me too. That's the reason I don't mind that. But I know he can't do it in one turn unless he spends resources.
You know what, Mason? I'm all for it. Let's do it.
As he's running up, I'm going to cast Fairy Fire on him.
Well, Fairy
Well,
Fire
when
only
you
hits a
see him.
20-foot area. You don't see him.
But it has a range of 60 feet.
You could set a ready action and wait for him.
You got to remember, the mist is about, 5-10 feet under us? Is that right, Dan?
10 feet down, you can't see past the mist.
Just slap it on me as well,
They do a lot of stuff.
right on the ledge.
Okay,
Slap
how
it
about
on
this?
both Masons.
Oh, no, that's not what I meant to do.
Oh yeah, that works. I mean, you can hold it and let it go off at the time he gets within view. If that's what you'd like to do.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that, I guess.
All right.
But on that, or just grease the side of the fucking cliff.
That wouldn't stop him.
Yeah.
Because he can actually run on water too.
Yeah.
All right. So the top of the next round. Mason number 1.
He's literally just saying,
Alright. Where is my character sheet? I moved it. There it is. I am going to move to the edge and prepare my attack action for whenever my duplicate shows up on the edge of the cliff. Can I use my bonus action and...
Just an attack action. You're holding an attack action.
Yeah, I was going to say, I didn't know if I could use my bonus action and action to prepare. So,
Mason, do you have a scarf you can tie around your neck or your head? That way we know it's you.
I don't have a noose now. Actually, I'm just going to take my shirt off.
Okay.
I'm going to strip.
All right. Bears this furry chest.
Birthday suit.
So, Reverend, you were prepared. Yeah, you were prepared to fire a bolt down if you saw him. Of course, that spell fizzles out because you were picked up and moved from your position. Now you're by the door, and Austin's got a hold of you by the waist or by the scruff of your neck.
Oh, okay. Because it's a new round, you're saying.
It's a new round, yes.
And I didn't think I made it there.
You picked him up, said you moved him to the door, which is only 10 feet away.
Okay, I'm confused because I didn't think the Cenobites were on the same side as us. I thought
they're on the same side. The Cenobites are the only ones
on
who
the
work.
same side as y'all.
Okay, so there was no reason for me to pick him up because he was already there.
Oh, okay. I thought you were just trying to get him away from the edge.
No, I was trying to get him back over to the door.
Yeah,
I thought
the other way was funnier, man.
Huh?
Right.
The other way is funnier.
So I'm going to do a couple of things. So I'm going to reach in my pocket. We don't know how far down this is, correct?
No.
All right. I have a thing for that, actually. I've got a thing called a coin of delving. Okay?
Yep.
It generates a faint 5-foot glow when I pull it out and activate it. And I'm just going to simply toss the coin down the thing.
Okay.
Can I do that? Can I do that as a bonus action?
I'll allow it because it's still technically an item interaction, so yeah.
So, boom, boom. And I will wait, and I will listen for the ding.
All right.
So, the coin of delving, once it dings, I know how far down it went.
Okay, the first thing you hear is about 150 feet down.
150 feet. All right.
And then probably another 5 or 10 feet as it bounces into like a hole or something.
Okay. So, roughly 160. We'll say between 150 and 160 feet.
Correct. Where the
Damn.
coin hits, yes.
I know that.
Yes.
I will then say that out loud, how far down it is. So
All right.
everybody knows, except for, Eva Mason.
Oh, he knows.
The bitch already fell.
He knows exactly how far down it went.
Well, I am then going to pull out my wand of wonder, and I will set another ready action, waiting for it. Because I can't magically make that coin come back to me, so it's gone.
So
But I know how far down it
when the comment is made that the distance down there is about 150 feet, is there something Mason would like to point out before we move on? Because talking isn't free action.
I'm just saying, intelligence saves. Hit me with that shit.
All right. So with that,
Probably charisma too.
Yeah, that's a 1. Intelligence is 0.
Bobus, your spell can go off if you wish to make it go off.
I'll make it go off.
Okay, give me the dex save for Mason number 2.
Mason number 2, get the dex save. 17.
That is just enough, correct?
No, because viewer seems to gave him a -2, it looks like.
He will use his reaction to get a d4, which gives him a 4, so that's still a 19.
And it looks like they did
That's
it 2 more
still-
times.
All right.
Oh, did I say this was for me? No.
How many key
So,
points has he got?
He is.
this was a reaction for him.
Yeah.
This
All
was his, not his Theoprene senses or whatever.
So he is now at the top of the cliff face.
Was this the
Fairy fire.
very far? So this is going to
Fairy
be
glow.
for me as well.
There.
This is going to be for both Masons.
Because he was at the edge waiting.
We're right next to each other.
Well, I'd have put it on the Mason running up.
He would have made sure that you weren't involved in the area
Okay.
of effect.
All right.
Yeah.
So,
Now, using all those key points and all that running, you are currently without an action, correct?
so I was going to say, did he have to use that key point to get all the way up there, or was it just running?
I mean, you're double your movement, and you're going to use a key point to do all that, right? That's what you said? To be able to get the 150?
So he could do 55, 110. But you said it's going to take 2 turns. 1 turn is the whole
Right?
thing.
I think it was
turns, it's
1
100.
key point so that you could get up there in 1 turn.
Yes.
Yeah. 2 turns is going to be just.
Can't-
Well,
Well, as we've
So-
determined, we couldn't do it in 2 turns because you did 2 turns. You'd have to stop halfway and then climb the rest of the way by hand. Due to the
Well,
wording of
just-
the run up the walls.
So it'll be 1 key point.
So
Yep.
1 key point, I can do that. So that's going to be 8 is what he's got left.
Did you minus the one for trying
You
to?
don't have to.
Oh,
That's racial.
oh, okay.
All right. So, Russ.
As soon as he pops up, I said
Lots of
ready action.
bullshit.
Yeah, you did. You did. You had the wand ready action.
Yeah,
And what does it do?
we'll figure it out.
Oh, that's right. It's one of those roll to figure out what effect it has.
Shit. Leaves grow from the target.
All right. So now,
If you choose a point of effect, blah, 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 blah. This lasts for 24 hours and they turn off.
okay. So currently we have a mason that's no shirt and a mason covered in leaves.
Well, at least we
Hey,
got
Christmas
something
tree.
else.
So
He's a Christmas tree.
you guys should know what. I don't. Russ, you didn't have a hold action, did you?
Nope. But you said it's my turn.
Yes, it is.
So
I'm going
to spend a bardic inspiration so that this is now a charisma save,
Charisma.
and it is a DC 18 charisma save.
Oof. Gonna be rough.
Oh, he's
Uh,
powerful. Yeah.
And
Charisma.
I mean, hold on. I mean,
It's not
the
great.
viewer might
It's
be
already
about.
no. You don't have to.
Okay.
It's a 6.
Okay. So you've been polymorphed into a lamb.
Well, he's gonna fall again.
I mean, are you up? No, well, hold on. I thought you were.
You're on the
up
ledge.
On the ledge.
You're on the ledge.
Okay, he's on the ledge.
Okay, you're on the ledge. So you're there, and I'm
You turned him into a key. Apparently, that's what we need to get in the store.
It's got to be a living thing.
Oh,
so yeah, that, and then one of the Cenobites will come forward and try to grab the lamp.
What is the spell save for names?
Charisma 8. What for the polymorph?
Charisma save.
Oh,
You failed it, didn't you?
No,
Yeah.
I'm saying for the Cenobite stuff.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
gonna be
Yeah.
a
well,
grab.
you are right now a lamb. So whatever
Yeah,
those ability scores are.
Yeah, that's why I was looking at their stuff.
Because polymorph is not the same as a druid animal shape. So
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's why I looked up the lamp stuff. What's their thing for their attack?
Well, that's what I'm about to do. I'm just trying to find it.
Is
Okay,
it
are we
attack
supposed to? Are
roll
we
or-
trying to kill this thing or not?
Yes.
Well, we are.
Because if you polymorph them, I'm after you.
Well, here's the thing. Once it gets grappled, I'm assuming it's going to stay grappled.
If I
That's what
start
I'm
hit,
assuming.
I was
Okay.
holding my action to attack it once it popped up.
oh, were you?
Oh well, that would have gone off.
Yeah, it would have
before
gone
I
off
did
before the
mine.
polymorph. So go ahead and roll your attack for the.
Well, let's see what happens.
You have advantage on the attack roll, of course, and it's the one attack
Wait, who are you attacking?
Who
himself.
attacks?
I'm kicking my own ass. Do you mind?
Yeah, exactly. Beat
I
my
just
own
don't want
ass.
you, Robert. I just didn't want you to waste a spell of a polymorph if we're
DC.
trying to kill this thing.
This is
Yeah.
before the. This is before that because
Dang it!
I both.
Sorry.
Yeah, I go after Opus.
Yeah, but you still have the action that you held,
Yeah.
so you get
I
that
was
attack.
looking to see. Fiery Fist. Fiery Fist. 1 hits.
Okay, if you don't mind me changing my action, I would.
2 hits. 2 will hit.
All right, and you can do the damage.
I'm doing. Yeah, I'll count the damage in. I'm just gonna count key points on myself. So keep going.
All right, Russ, you said you wanted to change what you was doing, which is
Yeah,
fine.
I'll change the spell.
Which, the situation would warrant a change due to the attack.
Yeah.
Well, it's the same thing. I just did a little bit of damage to it. Not a lot of damage. It's standard damage.
It still would have been a charisma save, and what I'm casting is Deadly Apathy. And I'm just doing it at level 2. So
go ahead and give that charisma save.
Still failed.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
It was a charisma save in the beginning.
Yeah. it's
Yes,
still a
but
charisma save.
since he's changed what kind of spell he's using, I'm giving you the chance to roll.
Oh, okay.
And I was...
Because the other one was just a polymorph.
that-
This one's actually causing damage. I'm just giving... Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
No,
I'm being
this
nice.
It's not causing damage.
It's not?
12.
Deadly Apathy just causes him to become exhausted.
Okay. So you're
Well-
exhausted. My bad.
12. Exhausted now.
Yep. Now,
Yeah.
that was Russ's go. Austin?
Since we got to kill him, I'll.
Oh, and you can't
Okay.
take bonus actions or reactions.
No bonus action.
That's
Or
a big one.
reactions.
That's a big one.
Oh, the reaction is a killer. The reaction is a killer.
Did you want to do your Cenobites or anything?
No. They're going to stand back.
Okay. So I get into advantage position.
It's gonna die. It's got
will-
26 hit points.
I missed. I don't want to do that anymore, so I'm trying to attack normally.
Hits for 17.
Yep.
9.
Hits for
And
19.
That
That finishes it?
it had 9 left, and then that 19 takes it away from.
Okay. So when you hit it with that last hit, it's almost like a water balloon popping. And just a puddle of blood hits the ground. As soon as that happens, the door starts to creak open. And then you're looking down a 15-foot high hallway about 10 foot wide. Think we will end there, but I will state for my players, you had 2 options on that door. There was the blood, which of course brings out an exact duplicate of whoever's blood was used. The other one is take red paint and paint a key on it.
Yeah, I was thinking that might be the other one, but
Where was the red paint?
Well, I mean, if you had any with you.
and Bobus has been painting.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bobus had paint?
Yes, he's
Yeah.
painted a picture of the island.
Oh, that's right. You had paint.
Yeah, but Austin doesn't know paint.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I've been drinking shit.
Now,
I
you
had
wanna-
wine.
I would have said you want a hard fight. That would have been Austin if he would have stayed.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
no. Because I couldn't have made as many. I don't make as many attacks as you. I may have still put the rev down in one round, but I've gone after Russ first.
Yeah, that's why I was also 15 feet off the thing when y'all started doing this.
Don't worry, you would have took him down.
All right,
The
so...
Reverend is a distance fighter. He stays away from the fight, shoots into it, and does things into the fight. That's what
Oh,
he does.
and another thing. You guys only had a 10-foot by 20-foot ledge to fight on.
Yeah.
If you had inspected and looked around, you would have found just underneath the edge of the ledge on the opposite side a hidden lever that would have expanded a bridge 10 foot wide all the way across to the door. Just saying. Which might have given you a little more fighting room.
I mean, you know, someone has like 20-something AC and is a nasty son of a bitch with 100 damage per turn.
And also, I know that, you know, we have an issue with the PvP thing. That was all randomly generated puzzles.
Yeah.
I understand that. I just hate
Oh, I know.
that type of situation.
That's why I've not put you guys in a room with mirrors yet.
Also, the charm thing, despise it. With I know it's part of D&D, still despise it. Because you make a character to be able to fight things, not fight your party.
It's okay. I've already decided the next game I run, I'm having you all create me characters to use as bad guys.
Okay.
That's kind of why I was just like, he's sitting there, he just takes a swig.
I'm teasing.
You
I'm just
attack
saying.
first, and you're dead.
There was a video I saw online. It's like, I need y'all to create me characters. Oh, cool. We're doing a new campaign. Oh, this is for when we die? No, I'm using them to fight you. You're making me characters to fight against you. You're making broken characters anyway. I might as well use them on you.
Yep.
Exactly.
But yeah, that's where we're gonna leave off. 15-foot high ceilings, 10-foot wide hallway. Russ, since you went through or tried to go through, you realized there was that barrier stopping you. As soon as the door opened, well, actually, as soon as the body popped, pretty much, you could feel that barrier drop as the door opened.
Gotcha.
You have made entrance into the bowels of the island. Not the castle yet, but you are in the bowels of the island. And we will pick up there next time we play. But I won't be next week due to work-related issues on the show that I'm currently working. So, but we'll pick back up.
Yeah.
Hopefully after that, because there's no holidays between now and the other weekend. So.
Yeah. Marcus, did you want to try to continue with Chaos of Madness?
Also,
next Saturday?
Marcus, I did not notice any any code words popped out there, so we have no.
Yeah, if
no
anyone
entries.
wants to, the code word tatters, pop it in there, and I'll send off your thing.
So yes, for the ones who are currently watching us right now, you have been given a cheat code. If you want to put that cheat code in, go for it.
Yeah, but I can run Chaos unless you're ready to run Star Wars or Warhammer.
I'll be doing Star Wars probably in about 2 weeks.
Okay.
Well,
When
a
are you
little
gonna be
longer than
running
2
that?
weeks.
What day will you be running that?
I'm not sure yet.
Because the issue I have with that is if it's not on the weekend, I can't do it.
It's going to have to be on the weekend because I can't do it. That's one of the reasons why I do drop my Wednesday game because of work schedule. Anyway, once we find out, we will let our viewers know that what we're planning on doing as far as that's concerned. More than likely, it'll happen in a few weeks after I've killed everybody. I mean, I keep trying, but they're not letting me do it. Russ just keeps killing all my big, giant bad guys in one round. I don't know how that happens.
No, I can do it.
Not Russ. I'm sorry, Austin.
Did a pretty good job tonight.
Yeah.
I mean,
You see this dragon?
yeah. Hey, look, there's a dragon with 225 hit points worth of damage. I'm going to take it down
I
in
have
one
brought
round.
nothing but joy and happiness to this game.
So thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us. We
And
will
STDs.
we'll be back tomorrow night to cause chaos for Josh in his game.
Yep.
Yes.
Of course we will.
And so you can join us tomorrow night, and then of course 2 weeks from then we will be back to continue this game if everything works out well, to see exactly how far into the bowels of this island they can make it before they run into the bad guy or run into a
Dragon.
lieutenant. Maybe no. I mean, you guys left the dragons outside for now. I'm sure you might make it to the top. Who
They're
knows?
hurt. Hey, they're hurt dragons.
One of them.
They're hurt.
I mean, they might be, but they've had a short rest at least.
They spin and hit dice.
One of them.
Well, did that one have a short rest in the water?
I mean, after several rounds and a little bit of help from the other one, yeah, they were finally able to
Wait,
break
how
loose.
intelligent are
Bye,
blue
guys.
dragons?
Dragons?
Bye.
Good night.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for joining us. Remember, we're in this adventure called Life Together. Just keep the golden rule in mind. Treat those around you the way you'd like to be treated yourself. With that, have a good week.
Bye.